Sorry.
Sega.
Funeral time.
Don't get copy struck. Cop. Just gonna
So-
stop
Keep
talking.
trying.
Like,
You know there, buddy.
It's too early in the morning for this shit.
It is 10:30.
I'm with Justin though. You know, if
Yeah.
Hey, we started at this time, so you can
Nostalgia.
continue to show up.
oh, I know. My point is, this is really early. I know I'm only this tired because it's early. I'll be awake later in the night. I am not Colonel.
Hold on. Is that a C4 ice? No, wait, no, that's Dustin. You two have such similar names. I'm like, wait a minute. He said he wasn't gonna be on. Oh yes, the map will be your enemy. Oh, that's actually not the layer I wanted to do.
Can I befriend the map so it's not my enemy?
No.
What if I lit a tree? Will that make it not my enemy?
There's a tree ant pops out of the ground and smashes your face in.
Then we could become friends.
I don't
Tree
know
Angel
what
asked why I lit it, and I will tell it because I wanted to know what the tree tasted like.
Baka smashed his face in.
No, we should probably send a letter to the Ruby Riders.
Yeah.
In all honesty, they probably don't 100% care. They kind of said we can do what we want. Yeah, because you're your own fucking people now.
Yeah. But what's his
Yeah,
face
but,
might
like,
be
they
a
know-
little sad because his
Yeah, they
experiment
knew her
ended.
too.
we don't even know where they're at, though.
Where they at, though?
They're probably somewhere in the Holy Nation right now. At this point.
Yike.
Because when we last left them, they were over at Wakefield. No, we re-met them over at Endcliff. That's right.
Yeah, we met them in Endcliff.
And then we went down to the... And then we went over to Eltian. Went to the Rock Bottom Mine Shaft for a few weeks. Went back to Elton, then to Endcliff. Got sidetracked a little bit past the rail yard. By certain
Certain
situations.
events.
Just say it. You had to deal with the problem.
Problem? No. Issue.
We had to find our puppy and rub his nose in it.
That's actually a pretty accurate. Though, in all honesty, it looked like he was already rubbing his nose in it.
Good
Because
boy.
he was sitting with the Rangers.
Just glowered down at Farkas. Just
I mean, he didn't
we had to
know.
find-
Oh no, he
take care
knew.
of problem.
Because Farkas remembers the 3 days when he's in the 3 days.
Did a hard reset after the last transformation.
Which we did not understand initially. We were like, huh? What do you mean you only remember the 3 days? Oh, you don't remember the 3 days.
So,
Oh, the stream started.
So we were about to have a funeral.
Indeed.
Did anybody do their homework and prepare words, or no?
I have a feeling it's no.
I don't ever prepare my speeches.
but you don't ever aim your shots?
From the grave, spitting mad fire, Blair.
You, Blair.
Wasn't she always from the grave, though?
Hey,
No!
Hi,
even in
Benji.
death, I gotta spit that fire. Alright.
Eh. Super death.
Death of undead.
Super double mega death.
So, now, did anyone actually prepare anything?
I never prepare speeches either. I just let them kind of.
But I said it last week, and I'm not gonna say it in front of a bunch of people.
And her god didn't have. She doesn't have enough power to manually call our god in to call him a bitch.
Yeah, God. I get the distinct impression God wanted to throw hands, but like couldn't because I'm too low level. But so, ah.
But I never plan out speeches, and that's why we have things like I came for peace and I got war. What the fuck?
Also, I would like I'd go to Big Mart. I'd go to Big Market.
Yes, going to big market to shop for food and or clothes.
You know we need to start a retail brand called Big Market now.
We do. That's gonna be our big, like, we have too much money now venture, as every party reaches eventually.
Oh, who said I was talking about in D&D?
Dude,
I'm scared of business. You do business if you like, but I'm scared of business. Fuck business.
I lost like,
retail manager.
I lost
He's
like
going to-
$60 in the stock market this week. I'm just kind of gonna be like a fat nope.
You didn't lose it to Reddit, did you?
Actually, I lost it to Robinhood being a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't care about anybody but themselves. As a lot of people with a lot of money do.
I tried to buy Dogecoin when it was at like 2.5 cents, and the order didn't process until it was at like 8 cents. And so it bought all my shares of Dogecoin at 8 cents, and then Dogecoin proceeded to drop. So I've lost like $60.
Think about that Dogecoin was also created purely as a joke by Reddit because money isn't real.
Nah, I know.
Yeah.
No, but like, do you ever think about it? Like,
Yeah.
just the amount of power that these people have, and like they only realize it occasionally.
Yeah, I mean, this entire thing with the stock market is basically just a massive fuck you by the people of Reddit to hedge fund millionaires.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
Oh, it's hilarious. I'm
It's
salty.
amazing. I love it.
I'm salty that I lost money, but it's not their fault. It's fucking Robinhood's fault.
Exactly.
So,
Anyway,
Anyway, we
going
should
to the funeral.
We should funeral for
Yeah.
our friend, who we love very much.
thank you.
Where I think Lomac and Wander were probably finishing up the grave for.
And I'd probably come back from screaming into the woods. I mean, it's what I was doing.
Weren't you gonna go collect something while you were there?
Yeah, I was gonna find a headstone. That's right. Did I make a roll for that?
Nope.
I did. It was my perception
Oh.
up there, that 18.
Yeah, this perception isn't required to stream at God. He is everywhere. Just stream. He'll hear you.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. So, is it 18 enough to find a suitable headstone, Jacob?
Yeah, you'd find something.
Benji, get out of the sink, you dumb fuck. Get out of the sink.
But the sink is where the food is.
No, the sink is not where the food is.
Sink is where food will be.
There's food on the plates. Sink his food.
There's
Good.
no plates. There's no plates in the sink. I have a
Why the
dish
fuck is he in the sink?
I don't know.
Something I didn't mention is that there's also a small pouch that Blair wears around her neck that you would see.
Oh, what's that?
This has her engagement ring.
Oh God, fuck! I'm a barrier with that. Nope.
Sorry, I asked.
She keeps that. Holy shit! It is too early for me to be feeling this fucking sad. No way. No fucking way. Nope. 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 You get to be with your fiance in the grave, so I have to think about it.
Wasn't that the one who potentially turned her?
No. Who turned her was an external, was like a third person who like fucked up their lives.
Oh yeah, fucked up their wedding. That's right.
You know, it wasn't a wedding; it was a family dinner. But you know, the Norse myth of Skeddle and Hattie,
No.
the two wolves that chased the moon and the sun.
Oh. Yes.
Yep.
Essentially, it's one band of silver and one band of gold that look like wolves,
Oh,
with a ruby and a sapphire in the mouths.
Sapphire. Now you're making me feel extra things. Oh.
Did you come up with that design on your own? Because that's a low-key fire. Not
Yes,
gonna lie.
I came up with that on my own.
That is fire and upsetting, and I'm so sad. Holy
And I
shit.
fucking want one now because I thought I was laying down one night and it came to me in a dream. That's not a joke. I was just laying in bed. I was like, this would be a bomb ass ring.
Anyway, this is why we don't get things done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't have detail about my character's possessions.
No, because we get off the topic and stay off the topic. And nobody has to get back. Nobody knows how to get back on the topic until somebody else goes, "Hey, we've lost the plot."
It's not our fault. We all have like ADHD or some stupid shit.
Oh, I'm diagnosed. What about the rest of you fuckers?
I'm not diagnosed with anything that I know I have apart from, depression and anxiety.
Baba booey.
Oh. We have
Hi, Ben.
quite a headstone. Oh,
Hi, buddy.
sorry about that.
Oh. Hi.
Probably can get Farkas to drag it over. Well, since Momac and I are still digging
Oh,
Yes.
through.
I turned into a giant badger and I dug the hole myself.
That's right. You
Yeah,
were digging.
Oh,
I
yeah.
completely forgot about that.
So that means I'm probably dragging them.
Yes, because I will not be able to.
I can't. Ferdinand's
I mean-
a weak boy.
I mean, I'm not that weak. I could probably. Well, let me check.
If it's a
Quick.
decent enough headstone, fucking, that's gonna hurt to move.
Yeah, would that be like a strength check or what?
Yeah, probably.
Athletics, to be more precise.
Easy to roll high on athletics.
That's about right for me. So yeah, I'd have him. I'd be like, you know what?
Hi, buddy.
Just kind
Hey,
of
you
work
know
off.
what? We'll mark the grave 15 paces from the rock.
Throw off them grave robbers.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Hey babe, how do I edit my spells?
In Roll20,
Yes.
you drag and drop and get rid of him. Like, because you have to add them, you have to go into the compendium. So you just so to get rid of them, you would need to just go to spells and delete it by clicking on the little lock thingy, and then drag and drop from the compendium into your character sheet. Make sense?
I zoned out.
Thank you.
What? I'm sorry.
Inside the spells for your character sheet,
I'm in there.
to delete spells, you click on the little lock icon, and it'll allow you to. It'll show up a little red button that looks like a trash can, or like an
Oh,
X.
there we go. Thanks.
That's how you get rid of it, and then you drag and drop from the compendium the new spells.
Unless you want something from a different book.
No.
Then you have to. Yeah, so like this will only have basic spells.
By the way, just so y'all know, if you don't name your attacks, it crashes the system.
Huh.
How did we find this out?
Well, it doesn't crash. There's just a lot of random fucking numbers, and it won't let you roll damage.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
How did we find this out, you asked? I was tired and I wanted to try something.
Any schnoozers?
Fuck. So we have a headstone and a hole.
Yeah,
Yes.
we need you to drag the headstone over.
Alright. Benji, you're gonna have to get off my lap. Thank you.
That's more like it.
Was that athletics or strength?
Athletics.
Oh,
You only have a +4?
he's not proficient in it, is he?
Yes, I am, actually.
Where's your
Oh.
strength, buddy?
Oh.
That's right,
I
he's built for guns.
I have more index because guns.
Why are you Why even be a Goliath if you're not gonna be strong?
Because it's fun. Don't question these
You
things.
lose out on all the thing compendiums and so chat, journal.
Is the one with the circle in the
Compendium.
eye?
My strength is still a 15.
Alright,
So
so now the headstone is
Same.
there.
Is anybody good at fucking chiseling
chiseling.
or calligraphy? You know anything?
I have no special skills, so
I guess I'd be able to do it, but
I would. What is it, like sleight of hand or something?
I'd assume that it's performance.
I accidentally removed something that was a trait of my class. Oops.
You'll have to add that back in.
Will it take up a slot then?
No. In all honesty, Roll20 doesn't really give a shit about the slots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
We need somebody who's good at performance.
I have a +4.
Wait, performance?
Yeah, performance.
I have a +4. I'm not proficient in it.
I'm not proficient either.
Oh yeah, you're a paladin.
I am a paladin.
Woo! Charisma-based spellcasting! That was Josh, by the way, not Furter.
And Jacob, that'd be about right? To carve into stone would be more performance than anything else.
Yes. Because it's
Calligraphy.
it's basically art.
Yeah, big calligraphy.
I had to attempt to help him.
Okay.
We did do it as a team. Team effort here. Help action coming in with the other performance dude. 17.
What are we writing on it? Do we know her full name?
I don't
It's
think
probably in her journal.
Rin?
I've been thinking on the last name for a long time, and I hadn't came up with one.
Dude! Just say she didn't remember one.
Yeah, there just won't be one there.
Okay,
There won't
so
be a last name
just
yet.
Blair. You can't retcon that shit. She doesn't have a last name. She doesn't have a last name.
Oh.
Because that's like,
Oh,
hey,
God.
look at that. There's suddenly a last name book. We looked for hours through that book to double check because we have to carve this into stone.
Alright, I'm having trouble with that. How the fuck am I supposed to get the compendium? How am I supposed to drag spells in here? It keeps closing my sheet.
You have, so just use the little double tab thing to put the sheet on top. Oh wait, no. Just drag it to the page. It'll as long as the sheet's
I can't. It closes the moment I go to the compendium.
Shush. Drag it to the map. It will automatically put it to the character sheet that you still have it up. Because it minimizes the sheet.
Oh.
Yes.
I see it. I see it's there now. I'm so sorry. Anyway, also gonna get rid of Sanctuary because you fuckers always ruin it, so you don't get it anymore.
It's useful when we're wanting to leave or somebody's in a dire situation.
I've gotten rid of a couple of I feel unnecessary healing spells as well.
Uh-oh. Anyway. For the gravestone, we should put unless anybody has any other ideas, here lies Blair.
She sucked.
Did you say that? Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Slightly funny, but also fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me just fucking.
Uh-oh.
better start digging a second grave there, Farkas.
Dance!
Just Farkas, I think you may need to just
Does a
dig a
15
second.
hit?
Yeah.
There! Shut up.
Jesus!
Damn it.
Let's not have to dig a second hole, please.
He makes a joke and I just shoot him in the fucking foot. Not taking your shit today, dog boy.
Can we please not have to make another grave? Yes, the joke was made in poor taste.
I'll dig it myself.
Chill.
And further adds to that into the background.
I'm asking you guys for help on what we should put on this gravestone, because this will be the first thing she sees if she wakes up on her own. And if we just do "Here lies Blair," she sucks. She's gonna come and kill Farkas.
Here lies Blair, honored adventurer and friend. There you go.
Ah, there we go. Yeah.
She will kill Farkas. I like that one.
Because she knows who would write that part. Am I wrong?
Or would she just laugh and be like, "Oh, Farkas"?
No, she'd kill you.
Maybe not kill him. Maybe maim.
We'll see how you like it when you wake up from a grave. Just it says she sucks.
I feel like Farkas would be like, yeah, that seems about right.
Probably meant to maim or seriously injure.
So we got what we're carving in it.
let's add. Let also add um something about her past, about her being pretty much before the collapse.
Human textbook.
From the earth you were reborn, into the earth you have returned.
No. That's a little. I don't think she'll like that. I don't know if she'll like that one. It's like, yeah, I woke up in an unmarked grave, and now I'm back in one. That's a little fucked.
I saw the world as it was before.
Yes,
go.
that's a good one. Thank you,
That is
Ferdinand. Wait, Ferdinand, how do you know that?
Lucky guess?
You said something that responds with how she was around before the collapse.
He's been standing
I know.
100 feet.
That
Not
was
even 100 feet.
that
I've
was
been helping with the carving.
that was the I was joking.
I was helping with the carving.
Cause like just think he was just like thinking out loud while stroking his chin, and then just like, wait, how'd you know about that? Like, oh wait, you've been here. Have I been talking out loud?
But
Yes.
I assumed as much, which is why I said it. It's nice having a voice at my funeral.
I think it's probably like the least we can do, you know?
I know. You guys wanting to put anything else?
I think that's.
I mean, we only have so much room on a stone.
I know.
There's a back.
It just occurred to me, since it doesn't care about slots, I could just keep track of what I have prepared for the day and drag all of my cleric spells into that.
Might be a good idea.
That's what I would do.
I think that's how the Adobe sheet does it, where it just gives you all the cleric spells, and since you can choose every single day.
That's why it takes forever for it to load any spell sheet that isn't a sorcerer. A
Yeah.
warlock.
Because everything else because you don't get to pick your spells, you just get list. And wizards are the worst.
Oh god. I played a wizard for my first character and that sucked.
So-
But anyway, I was gonna say, Farkas, if you want them to make that joke, put it on the back of the stone, where she won't see it right away. She'll see the honored shit, and then the jokes on the back.
I'm not gonna write that.
Well, I was gonna suggest that we all write a joke.
Oh. Well then, okay.
It'd help lighten the mood, I think. It won't have to be as deep as the front, so we can make so it won't be as noticeable. But she'll notice.
I will still be assisting with the carving, but I have no jokes to make about a person I do not know.
So Farkas has his. She sucked. Lomac?
Come back around.
Rin? Rin?
I think she's doing spell things.
Oh, I can hear you. I am silent in canon. I'm just staring at it.
I'm gonna snap my fingers in your face.
I bite your fingers.
I flick your nose.
Come on, guys. I can't be the only one to write a
punch
joke.
you in the face.
Alright.
No, I'm kidding.
I
I'm
sweep
kidding.
your fucking leg.
I'll grab the carving tool and just add bloodthirsty bitch to it.
Fuck yeah!
I'll take it.
How about we add Capri Sun on there somewhere?
I'm gonna add Big Market.
Like, these are not gonna make any sense to anybody. They're gonna think it's some sort of clue, and they're gonna want to dig up the body to find some sort of treasure.
By the way, I'm gonna have Lomac put Big Market in big bold letters, like the biggest on the back, at an angle. So it's like, oh look, she's like she sucked, bloodthirsty bitch. Capri says Big Market.
Alright. Solid carvings on my tombstone.
with me having question for the rest of the party is with all the jokes on the back, is everyone characters in a slightly better mood?
Yeah, I'm in a better mood.
Yeah.
I'm on my ass in the snow because I imagine what we did actually happened, just because
Mm-hmm.
us. Actually, that's probably the most personality that the whole party has seen Bryn have.
Wander would also have the mask off for the duration of the funeral, so he just kind of seems like smiling widely.
Son of a bitch. That was my phone falling out of my pocket.
It sounded like you fucking kicked a tin can halfway across the room.
Yeah.
No, my phone dropped from my pocket because these are loose pants. So,
And looking at the rest of the party, just like with this smile, just because we miss her doesn't mean that we can't. Doesn't mean that we can't stop moving forward. Let's keep going, guys.
Yeah.
Pull the mask back on. Start heading towards camp.
but an hand will follow behind because, yeah, that was awkward. He doesn't say that. That was Josh.
Mm-hmm.
I want to point out the only reason I said anything about the engagement ring is I wanted to share my bomb-ass design in my brain. Because it's fire.
Yeah, it is. Let's see.
Alright. So,
Yeah. I'm assuming it was closer to the late afternoon by the time we were finished with the grave, right?
yep. No, wait, why am I answering? My brain responded automatically.
Oh, hello, Ferdinand. Are you God? Speaking
No.
of, Jacob,
Yes.
did you hear me?
No.
Is it closer to the late afternoon by the time we're done with the grave?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, the bits about Huden will just say that Huden is programmed to respond to any command that follows his name issued by the party.
Okay. I think Rin would be the only one who knows that right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'd tell the rest of you,
Okay.
but I'll have a robot dog for now.
That's how Huden works.
That means you have to deal with its stat block, by the way.
Oh, God.
Well, you did.
You know what? In that case, I'm gonna fucking give it to somebody else because I don't want to have to deal with that. I'm already bad enough with my own.
Just send it my way, Josh.
How do I do that?
Just send me a snip.
No, he has an actual character sheet.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I have it all set up in
Then
it.
I believe that is. Oh, there it is. I see it, but I just need.
Yep.
I just need to be given access to it, Jacob.
You'll have access to Hudlin.
It would help if I'm looking at the right spot. Edit. Change it to Wander.
Right.
Heyo.
The cantrips won't change, but because I had something different in my base thing, and now it won't. Like I forgot that I tried to change it to what I actually wanted it to be before, and anyway,
So, next up is Eternity then?
I believe so. I believe that was the case.
Alright.
We have to order we wanted to order at least a small wagon so we can actually start carrying things and not be using, or at least a fucking cart that we ourselves can drag instead of the sled that we've had to build.
Alright.
That was the original goal because no one else has had anything that they want to do. So this is just something myself and Soulwrath were wanting to do so we could kickstart our booze business.
Booze, you say?
Indeed.
oh, he's never had alcohol.
Like,
What are they?
He doesn't know.
What do they do?
We gotta get him drunk now.
hey Jacob, you don't have a you don't have a calendar in Roll20, right? That's still in the
No,
docs.
because I can't really make a calendar in Roll20.
Gotcha. I have to grab that real quick.
Which is a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Yes.
Because otherwise I would be completely done with the drive. We wouldn't need the drive for any other reason.
Let the man with -1 ton enjoy a tasty drink of booze.
The only reason why I wanted to double check is because I wanted to see how many weeks I was into the barrel of whiskey. It's the which day? It's the Green Day, right?
Yeah, it's the 15th.
15th. Green Mercs are
1,
return day.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nearly 8 weeks. Let's see. If you want it to be sold as whiskey in the United States, it needs to be aged to at least 2 years. However, I don't think, or at least a year, 2 years. So however, I don't think labeling is an issue in this world, right?
No.
It's
Does it get you smashed? That's all that matters.
yeah. It probably doesn't have the subtle. It probably doesn't have the subtle flavors that a lot of people are wanting, but oh yeah, the other thing that we were wanting to do in Eternity, which I might have to ask somebody to pay for now because Soulwrath isn't here today. Is to make the whatchamacallit, the ironwood barrel that we're still dragging the prepared ironwood planks around. Which that's going to be an expense. But
I have 50 gold.
how do you have money? Oh, right. 'cause we
Give
had
it
a
to
job.
me by Farkas in low math.
That's right. And yeah. Never mind. I just forgot about that. That was not Wander asking, how the fuck do you get money? You weren't supposed to get money.
Who the fuck paid you?
Who the fuck gave you money?
Who left you unsupervised?
Anyway.
Anyways,
I'm going to. I have not made any alcohol recently, so I'm going to pull out as we're sitting down at the campfire tonight, and I'm going to pull out my 2 tasting glasses that I use to test the alcohol before I start the aging process, and I'm going to open the tap of the aging barrel that Solrath got help with making. In I believe he had help making that in Ailton.
yep.
I'm going to. Ferdinand's getting to see him pour literally just barely any into the bottom of the glass, swish it around, and pour it into the second one, and he'll hand one of the glasses to you. I'm like, cheers.
Can I smell it?
I'm assuming you can.
What does it smell like?
How does whiskey smell like?
Alright.
Whiskey.
Josh knows what that smells like.
Exactly.
Ferdinand just doesn't. Ferdinand is experimenting with things.
It's like, and by the way, Wander is not warning you at all. It's like, cheers.
I will down it then after sniffing it.
I'll follow it.
Like a con save at disadvantage.
Woo! 12! God, I love having -1 con.
He nearly chokes. So I need a con save.
Yeah, you can roll it straight.
Good, huh?
What is this?
Call it whiskey.
Wander, don't give the baby alcohol.
I feel warm and fuzzy.
Yeah. You want another one?
Wander.
Why?
Holds out cup.
I only gave him a small amount. He'll be fine. There's nobody that'll pass out from that little amount of alcohol.
Him, he's skin and bones.
I'm skin and bones. And
Oh my fuck.
I'll pour 2 more glasses and hand it over. Hand one over.
Now I know what to expect. But I did roll pretty low. So second shot. There we go. That's what I'm expecting.
You still had disadvantage, right?
So you see him sitting there, and all of a sudden, whap!
I would have grabbed the glass as I noticed. I'm like, oh shit, he's falling. He'll get a good night's sleep.
No one pass out from that little alcohol thud.
In all honesty, I'm very surprised by that.
They took 2.
Yeah.
-1 con. It's the way of life. You done to roll yours?
Oh yeah.
Another nat 1. Nope.
In all honesty, I think this might be one of my weaker batches. Doesn't smell like it, but I'm not even tipsy.
Is one of you going to put Ferdinand in a sleeping bag?
I was going to cast Lesser Restoration on him, but it's not on my spell. It's not on my spell thing right now. In the sense that I'm still, doing. I'm still putting spells in. So can I just say that I do it?
Let's just put him in a sleeping bag for tonight. Let him just experience this, so that way he can decide whether or not he wants to do this in the future.
I turn him on his side.
Snappy crawls up under my feet, like around my feet.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a fun morning, isn't he?
That's a word for it.
I think I could probably sell this. The problem is that I don't want to really sell the barrel. Because this barrel is actually pretty nice.
You'll probably need some bottles then.
I can make bottles. I can start making bottles on the road.
Hey, it's
Hey!
Alex!
Alex!
Yeah.
Hey, Alex!
I'm here, boys.
Welcome.
Ah! Mute your damn self.
He just did.
did.
Okay.
God damn, bro.
You missed Ferdinand getting his first taste of alcohol and promptly passing out after 2 tasting glasses.
Also, Blair's funeral.
Yeah.
Huh.
We wrote shit on the back of her grave. We wrote the trusted friend and adventurer on the front, and then shit.
Who's
like,
playing my character?
No one.
No one.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if I was a part of that or not.
No, you probably would have been, but you
Because my idea is that would we have spent the night near the grave or?
yeah. Well, technically, we're still in the middle of that.
Okay, because what I had, the what is it called? The grave of the unnamed soldier. There's always a guy standing guard over it.
Mm-hmm.
I would do that.
Oh.
I would do that over the
Aw.
grave, and I would let my fireflies just levitate over the grave and create a nice
Aw.
light show. And
now,
since I don't need, I need to power down. I don't need to sleep, so I'm just being a sentinel over the grave out of respect.
and now we're all sad again.
I'm back, boys. Coming back to ruin times. Having fun, not in my watch. Time to cry.
No, basically, in order to cheer everybody up, Wander suggested that we all write jokes on the back, like carve in jokes on the back of the grave. And like, so Farkas had Lomac put down, she sucked. What'd you write, Lomac? Oh, bloodthirsty bitch. Eden.
She's cocked.
Capri
Yeah.
Sun.
Eden said Capri Sun, and I said I had them do big market in bold lettering.
I'd write a joke that says, "Why was the Warforged angry? Because someone kept pushing his buttons."
I'm gonna say like now she can't steal my arm.
Or no, I wouldn't do that. I would show a little bit more respect.
Okay.
Or I mean, not Warforged. Automaton. Why was the automaton angry? Because someone kept pushing his buttons. I totally didn't look that joke up.
Let's see. A question for you, Jacob. How many bottles would I need to make in order to empty out the barrel?
Popping bottles, are we? Hell yeah.
Let's go with. Well, it's small enough for you to carry a knife.
Yeah.
Make you over and covered, so probably only like 4.
Okay. I was just double check. I was just wanting to check because I'm probably gonna be making those bottles on our trip to eternity.
Are we
Why
doing like
why
a?
is deafness in here twice?
So what else did I miss?
Not much.
Just the funeral, really?
Uh huh.
Yeah, I saw you guys started at 10:30. And I was like, I need to drive faster. God bless.
But yeah, C4 got called into work, so he's not gonna make it, or he might be in later. I don't know.
Shucks.
But anyway, on the road to eternity. Next morning.
On the road again.
How are you feeling, Ferdinand?
I believe the phrase is like fuck.
Sounds about right. How'd you enjoy
Ferdinand?
your first experience with alcohol?
Yes. That is what happened.
All right.
It's a bit of a blur.
You barely had your second shot and you then passed out.
Thankfully, not
I
much.
would like
people are-
everyone quickly to make me a nature check, please.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god.
Do I advantage for me because it's my terrain?
I believe so.
Yeah, sure.
I think so.
I believe
I was
that's
What was it?
I was mostly proclaiming it, not quite. I don't know why
What
I
was
made
it?
weird noise,
Nature.
but-
Nature.
Nature.
Yeah.
Mr. Nature Boy, what the fuck?
Yeah, with my plus
Nature
one
is
intelligence.
intelligence
Go fuck
is the
yourself.
problem.
Yeah, that's why Cross is not good at it and everybody complain about him. So you get it too, bitch ass.
I'm not very good at it either. And this is my like preferred terrain too.
Because I know you did Justin a lot because it was funny. Like, you're supposed to be the druid. Why don't you have nature? Because I'm a fucking sea
Dumbass.
man.
Nah, he's dumb as fuck.
So
I'm a himbo, baby.
So all of those who rolled above a 15
Yay.
whoa!
So it's literally just
would
me and
know
it's literally just me and Ferdinand.
would notice that it's starting to get warmer.
Oh.
Is that a bad thing?
Well,
Remember,
it's still in the
when
middle
this
of winter.
snow- Remember, once it gets warm enough, there's a hell of a lot more automatrons walking around.
Yeah, but
And they start attacking large cities.
uh,
Did the
Spring.
Jacob, this is a question. Did the calendar change from when like, is there a different calendar, or does the calendar did the calendar stay the same throughout after the collapse?
No, it stayed the same.
Okay.
Only because it makes my life easier.
Is
I
it now?
just
Is
think-
it now the 16th because it's the next day?
Yes.
Woo!
God, we're all fucking sneezing today.
So,
Ugh.
is it almost springtime?
No. It's because it's the month of dragon, right?
Yes.
Is month of dragon the last month of summer?
You mean winter?
Winter, yes.
Yes.
Oh, they
Fuck.
yes.
It warms up really quickly.
Oh,
There's only 8 months in this calendar.
Yep.
Okay.
we don't subscribe to your calendars. So,
Nobody needs your Roman calendar.
We should get heading.
Yeah.
We'll want to be in eternity sooner rather than later.
so we
Yeah,
going
no
to
kidding.
travel through the woods as opposed to the beaten path to get there faster?
That also sounds like a terrible idea.
That's alright, we have Woodland Nature Boy.
Farkas and Hope, do you think the two of you would be able to get us at least directly south to eternity? At least getting us directly south to get to the road to eternity, that is.
I don't know if you
Yes.
noticed,
Well,
but
if-
but one of these people has actively sown distrust in every ecosystem we've come across by using his druid powers to manipulate small creatures into his mouth.
If I
Unsuccessfully most
remember-
of the time.
if
I
I
have
remember
a
correctly,
spell.
Rangers can't get lost in their favorite terrain.
I was just
Yeah.
reading that, yeah.
I'm not talking smack on the Rangers.
However, he also doesn't know this this terrain. He just
That's
knows about the terrain.
Yeah, but he
That
can't
stops
get
me from
lost.
being lost.
So he knows we need to go south, so he
That's
can't get
fair.
lost.
Yeah,
Natural explorer.
he won't be able to be like yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'll-
he looked
If I
up.
get a
He
nap
probably wouldn't
nap,
be able to take us directly to eternity. Is what
Yeah,
I would
nap
say.
if I get a nap and change my spells, I have guiding hand, which
I mean,
points me to a major landmark.
we just woke up.
Yeah, I was just reading. It says your group can't become lost except by magical means. You remain alert to danger even when you are engaged in another activity.
Okay. Yeah, just I would say just take us south, and we'll find the road, and then go from there to eternity. It's probably
Let's
our best bet.
go!
That'll at least save us 2 days.
It
Well,
doesn't.
we are
fat
going
save
to
us
want
2 days.
we're going to want to be more careful traveling through the bare woods.
Yeah.
Are there bears in these woods?
Maybe.
You said bare woods. Did they taught that to the bears?
Moral of the fact, I was more saying that because we were straying from the path.
Oh, all right. I enjoy being able to ask dumb questions.
Yeah, that's how we felt with fucking Blair.
I know. So,
God, we're moving on.
On the road again.
and we're going to this one, yes?
Yep.
Time for hidden percentile rolls on whether or not we did jump. My favorite time.
We're gonna jump. Oh.
Okay, I was not expecting that.
Ah.
What was that?
Uh-oh. That's
Damn, I have to
good,
turn
right?
this game face on.
That's good, right?
No.
No.
Fuck no. God no.
That's the odds of
Start
us getting
praying to me.
jumped. 100%.
That's the oh god, the sun melted the snow real fucking fast.
Don't worry, guys.
Preemptive strike!
I came prepared to deal with automatrons. Because I took
before you
shatter.
And before you say
God.
anything, snow was a premium asset, so go fuck yourself.
Oh, I know.
That's why I said it melted. Oh guys, hey guys,
You did say it got warmer.
Hey guys, we found the road. A day ahead of when we
I
should have.
found the road.
A day ahead of when we should have. I don't trust
I
it.
I
be
found
that
it.
picky of a fucking. I was
No,
expecting you to follow the fucking road.
I think he's joking. You didn't use the road one. We're fine.
It's a game trail, guys. There.
A stone game trail. I don't know
Yeah.
any. I'll be honest, Lomac. I don't know any game that is able to build a stone path except for humans.
Fucking not here.
The
Looking
most
at-
dangerous
The
game.
most
Just wait till the
dangerous
monkeys
game.
evolve.
Alright.
The
You,
monkeys evolved. I don't
you,
think
not
we know
you.
what monkeys are.
You.
Uh-oh.
You.
Uh-oh.
No, these are you. This is.
Mhm.
These are
Oh.
the players.
Okay.
So.
I don't see you doing anything.
Because he's drag and dropping it from another page.
There's bull.
There I am.
Hello, we are nice and large and in charge.
Yeah, I'm working on
Yeah,
that. I
keep
don't
telling
know why.
yourself that.
So,
what-
is this same day or is it the next day?
It is
And then
Wander.
16.
Wander, are you still leading the
So
caravan?
you,
No,
So
I
the
believe
same
you guys
day.
are.
No,
then
But
let's
it's the
say
next day.
I'm leading.
it's the
Hugin
next
is
day.
probably next to Rin, unless Hugin is being a forward scout.
Oh.
Hugin's being. I'm the one that's in charge of Hugin right now.
Oh, that's right. So yeah,
Yeah.
Hugin's probably next to you.
I would say I wouldn't be too far away. I'd probably just be like guiding a little bit.
You'd
If not, I'd be
probably-
like right here.
You would be up front.
Yeah, I am up front. Am I not? Is this not up front?
No. I don't think so. Is it the front?
We're going south.
Decide what the fuck
Yeah,
you
so
want to.
we're going. Yeah, we were going south.
this is the front.
I just saw you, and you're usually the one that wants to be 30 feet in front of everyone. So I was like, okay, this must be the front.
Well, we're following you.
Well, now everything's kind of chilled out. So, uh-oh.
Not done yet. Stop with your fucking O's.
Actually, you'd probably.
Alright,
be
that's
a
it.
little
I'm
bit
drawing
further
penises.
ahead of me.
No, don't draw penises.
If I have to take time to fix things, I'm adding another monster.
Oh.
So you're adding more XP to the battlefield. Alright.
No, Alex, stop!
Give me those scorpions again, baby. Brutus is hungry.
This isn't.
Alright, so
This
these
is
Warforged will actually be in
nothing.
good condition.
Uh-oh.
So they'll have 45 health.
Uh-oh.
No, 30 health, 30 speed, 16 AC. And automatic.
So we
weapon.
see that though.
Automatic.
And we
Alright.
see this though, right? It's not like he's not surprising us.
It's
No,
not
you are
he.
not.
There's multiple.
So are we rolling for initiative, boys?
Give me a second. I can only do one thing at a time. Yes, you may roll for initiative.
Oh, baby. God damn it, I forgot to select my token again.
Oh, baby, a triple.
You should read your ranger thing. I don't think you can be surprised.
No, I can't. Not in my natural terrain. I can't. be.
God,
Yes,
I don't know, is
but
there a way
everyone
to add
else
my
can
18?
be.
Is there a way to
Yeah,
add my
everyone else can, but you
Yeah,
can't.
go to the thing. So you're gonna click on your token, re-roll
Okay.
initiative, and then change it.
Shit.
Oh, I can change it? I didn't know I actually had the ability to change it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a -1 dex as well?
Yes.
yes.
Good
Oh,
lord.
no, this
I think, you know
character's
what,
a
I think
lot
I'll
less
just
cool
stay
than
at-
Blair.
I think I'll just stay at 17 since Dogman over here has 18 as well, so I'll just go after him. I think that would work the best. It's not like my order's changing.
I don't like the fact that he said automatic weapons.
Yeah, I'm not actually gonna give them automatic weapons, Pat.
This is bullshit! I
I
wanted
am.
to loot one!
I am, however, throwing a Titan on the field.
What?
It was a 100.
I know.
I'm assuming you put him upside down for a reason.
Yeah, because they're facing you.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, nope, that is the wrong plus on that Dragon Bite, not 53 to hit.
Oh, that's fair. I should probably I should probably turn around then as well.
If it fiended the 3.
You also are just rolling a 0 on that dragon.
And this one does get the health of 45 and the AC of 17.
I forgot that they're gonna be near the people more often than not, the military bases. We do have the opportunity just to run, but given the fact that they have long-range weapons, that's going to probably be more of a detriment than a save.
I just give him the dog.
Which one?
The one that doesn't turn into a dog at midnight.
Aw.
Except reverse Cinderella.
Dog doesn't belong to us.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
One rolled the same as me, but as a crit. I hope that's not the Titan. And one rolled the 1. Nice.
What,
Oh, no. Okay, yeah. One. This one should be 4. This one should be 2. This one should be 5. Descending. Did save all of them this time. Thank you. Alright. Can I? Oh, I can even angle them. Dude, sweet.
Will this allow me to draw a circle?
The freehand shape, yeah.
No, not the
Oh, I
freehand.
need to
Hold on.
add the amount of
Hold
ammo
Alt for
these guys
circle.
have. So I can keep track.
Hi, Benji.
Jacob, does the small purple dot? Oh, it's gone. Alright. I was gonna say just a nod. I was trying to see if the circle draw was worth it for trying to map out how my spells work, and it's not.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you got a solid circle.
Yeah.
I got an oval.
Yeah, Shift Alt.
Oh,
Oopsies. Uh-oh. Neat.
you didn't delete those pretty easily.
I can't delete the circle. There we go.
Trying to map out how I want to cast spells since I'm in the initiative. Pretty early. Yeah, Dustin, this character has -1 to all physical attributes.
Nice. So you have -1 strength, -1 dex, and -1 con.
Yeah, but I've got +3 intelligence, 2 wisdom, and 4 charisma.
You rolled like shit.
He did. He rolled much better with Blair, who died.
I rolled incredibly well on Lomac.
I know, I was there.
Alright, well that's a miss.
Hi, Benji.
Let's see. Hey, Patton, you want to catch that?
I shall indeed catch that.
Hi, Benji.
Catch these hands.
Though to be fair, does the Titan have a gun?
Not that you can see.
Thank God. Okay. And then I roll just a D8 as well, right?
D10
The D10.
plus month level plus stats.
Doesn't the Titan have fucking kamikaze drones though?
It can.
The one that we fought at a military base did.
It can have a lot of things.
+3. Yeah, I catch that.
Hi, buddy.
Okay.
I'm not throwing it back though.
Hey, buddy.
Your turn, Patton.
This was the bullet catching he mentioned.
Yeah, I did think I have to show you this soon. Now let's see. Oh yeah.
Hi,
So I'm going to basically skirt around this guy. And have Hugin go here.
Okay.
So I can get advantage on this shit. And I'm going to pop a key point to immediately flurry of blows. So I get the 3 attack. Oh wait, no, I don't get 3 attacks yet, do I? No.
No.
Yes, no, yes. No, yes.
Yeah. It's 3 with flurry.
And
2 hits is good.
yeah, no, I get 3 hits.
Oh yeah, that's right. Advantage. That's flanking.
Solid.
Yeah, that's a solid 20 damage.
Make sure I don't mute myself because my minus key is my fucking Discord mute button. And then Hugin also just +5. Yeah. And he doesn't have multi-attack, right? He's just one
no,
attack.
he doesn't. He has 1 attack.
Okay.
But the Titan has to make a strength save or be grappled.
I don't know if he does, because he's larger, right? Or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Strength save is 13.
It's mostly because he's made of metal.
Does
And-
if he, Oh. Finish what you were saying, J-Dub.
Yeah, Hugin's base job was basically to
Wait.
repurpose metal, and sometimes in the battlefield, repurpose metal.
Hey, Jacob. He takes half of all that, right?
He.
Of my damage.
Austin,
Hmm.
we can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh.
He
Jacob.
forgot.
Jacob. He takes half of my damage, right? Because he has resistances to bludgeoning damage that's not magical.
Currently, no.
No? Okay.
Because if I were to do that, you would be dead. I'm saving that for a little bit.
Okay.
For more less damaged models.
Okay. I was just double checking because I remember that was the case in another one, and I immediately took off the health, and I was like, wait, no, that might be halved.
So,
So he
that'll start happening for enemies a little bit further, probably about level 5.
Okay. So he's not grappled. So he doesn't take the extra damage.
Nope.
But chunked him pretty good. Then my turn.
Alright, Jacob, I'm gonna need 2 con saving throws at disadvantage at the 2 on the left of the Titan.
Why disadvantage, if I may ask?
Shatter votes disadvantage on the con save if they're made of inorganic material, namely stone, crystal, or metal.
Gotcha.
Nate.
Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome.
12.
That's 1 fell.
18.
Oh, wait, that's 1 fell. Wait, yeah, alright, I'm looking at the rolls again.
Unless you have a 19 save.
Nope. Alright. So, this one failed. He takes the full 17, which leaves him at 13 HP. And this one only takes 8. I did a thing.
Woohoo!
A half health one on the side.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna Big Bear.
Big bear. Big bear.
Poggers.
Big bear.
So wait until you can turn into a brown bear. Or a black bear instead of a brown bear.
I can turn into a brown bear, and that's what I'm doing.
No, black.
Black. He said black.
Black Bear has a challenge rating of 1/2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The black bear's better, not brown. Or
Brown bear's
opposite.
better.
Brown bear's better, yes.
Jesus, dude.
He's having a stroke.
I am.
You good?
Jacob, don't forget to enlarge his portrait.
Enlarge them.
Hodge's portrait. What?
He's a bear now.
Oh,
bear.
yes.
Bear
Alright.
large creature.
Blink.
Come on, baby.
Crunch. Oh, God. Thankfully, nobody's near you.
This is
Thankfully, nobody's
the bite attack.
near you.
Is this the bite of 87?
Just fucking breaking goddamn teeth.
The bite of 87.
18, nothing happens.
Okay, that one hits though. Brilliant.
It misses, I'm kidding. No, I want to do that.
Nah!
If that missed, we're running.
Yeah, seriously.
We're noping the fuck out.
They have a
Man.
depth of armor. Oh, I'm kidding. That's
Alright.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
We haven't penetrated their armor.
I don't know what that is.
I enjoy that reference.
World
I
of
understand
tanks.
it.
Alright, let me update my.
Alright. So, successfully, we have almost half health, 2 of them.
No, we've half health. We've half health 2 of them. 3
Three
of
of
them
them.
actually. 2 of the small ones, one of the and the Titan. We've half health them all, except for.
Yep.
Oh. Vargas, what's your AC's Big Bear?
11.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not.
And yours is 17, right, Wander?
Yes. No, that's Hugin. I'm a 16.
Or 16. Okay.
Yes, the metal dog has more AC than I do.
I do believe it's Hope's turn.
It was majoring.
I'm thinking about doing a spell here, but if I can only get half of the, because it's a cube spell, you know, so anything in a cube takes this effect. If I can only get
Yeah.
half of the Titan, is it still affected?
If it's a large creature, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can actually draw this then.
How big is it?
It's a 20-foot cube,
All right. Hey, you got
and
that.
it's fairy fire.
Fairy fire. Ooh.
Awesome.
Where are you, fairy fire? There you are.
Does large creatures get disadvantage on that?
Are you asking me because it doesn't say anything?
Okay. No. Okay. Then it doesn't.
I think all of them fail.
Pogger.
Okay, you let me just check and see what happens on a fail. Is outlined. Okay, you're just outlined.
Yeah.
Any creatures in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it failed a dexterity saving throw. So everyone has advantage as long as they can see these creatures.
Yep.
Sweet.
Hey, question.
And that's
Question
what?
for not Jacob, for Josh, since this was your dog for the time. Beam is just a long range attack. It's not like a line attack, right?
Yeah, it's just a long range.
Okay, just double checking.
So when I cast this, you can just see all of my fireflies kind of do a 20-foot cube, and they're a mix of blue and violet light. And it says any attack roll against an effective creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. I'm just reading off the description so everyone knows what to do.
Yep.
And that was, I don't think I can really do anything else.
Was that an action?
It was a full action, yeah. I don't think I can do anything else.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure though.
You anything you could do would be just bonus action shit.
No, I get that. I'm just trying to see if there is, but it's a focusing spell, so no.
Yeah.
Nope, that ends my turn.
Alright.
Hello.
No, now who has the disadvantage?
Well, he still gets it. Still has fairy fire on him.
Because he failed, yeah. I don't know if you want to add an effect to those icons.
I got it.
Gotcha.
That's a solid effect.
You can probably get rid of the square now because it doesn't affect if you enter it, right?
No, it does.
Does it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I'll reread it, but I believe anything that goes into it is affected by it. It just
okay.
stays there
Oh,
for a
sweet, he
minute.
gets twice.
Oh, what? Wow.
Yeah, they have multi-attack. I even used it correctly. This entire
Bruh.
combat.
Bruh.
So I get hit once?
Twice.
Oh. Oh.
The old 1-2.
Pop, pop.
Wait.
Give him the donk.
Oh, right, because he has advantage, right?
Still have advantage on him, but
Yeah.
Oh.
So I take 13. That hurts, by the way.
yes,
Hey.
getting hit twice would hurt.
Hey, J-Top.
What's up?
Hypothetically, did you try another totem of Ferdinand out?
Give me a second.
So I can use it as a Dryden? A Snappy? I was unexpecting to have to dread Snappy out into combat this early.
I mean, we should be fine. I just need a little bit of. I'll probably just need to heal myself. As long as a Titan doesn't turn around and bop my ass. Which he might.
Oh, he will.
What about the dog?
who says I can't achieve both.
Ah.
Oh.
Alright, first I have
If the
to...
Titan hits me, I'm fucked.
I need to achieve... I need to... I'm doing something for Eden. What was I doing for Eden? Oh, right, spiritual weapon. No, God, I didn't. Okay, this needs to be moved. Sorry, I'm trying to keep all the D&D stuff in one spot. Which includes all the fucking pictures that people are giving me.
Alright.
It's alright, it's alright. It's
I
just
figured it was better than
I'm trying
making
to-
you look for it.
trying to organize everything properly. So
Oh,
this is
trust
what
me,
I
my
want.
computer is fucked right now.
And we'll let... Okay, great. It's not working. I love it when shit doesn't work. Okay, let's do it like this. Open link, yes. Sage image as... Let's see, easy store. Weapon, save. Yes, I want to replace it. Okay.
Okay.
Upload, choose a file. Campaign 2. Spiritual weapon. Open. Okay. Why are you not working? Okay, Eden, I'm gonna have to figure out your spiritual weapon later because for some reason it's not working. Alright, it's one of the Warforged in front of Irby's turn.
Well, that's it.
It's one
That
hit,
one's
one
a-
miss.
Yep.
5. Now it is Dustin's turn.
Alright. So I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, Wander, and Farkas. So all of us have +2 to AC.
Yay! 18.
I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm gonna unload my shot from my shotgun at this dude.
All
I'd say it's
right.
with advantage, but
Yeah.
I mean,
man. Way to fucking go!
Now
He's
that
hitting.
now that you've already hit and you can't take it back, why didn't you hit the Titan?
yeah, I know, right?
No.
Fuck
Why didn't you hit the
Austin.
Titan anyway? It has 17 health left.
It'll be fine.
I'm about to get one tapped.
Good.
He's next with advantage.
I'm working
happens
on
to
it,
liars.
babes.
Oh,
Do it. Kill him.
He
I
goes
forgot
first,
that.
Eden.
Oh well. Whatever.
That's why I didn't say anything until after you've already attacked. Because if you didn't think about it, then then me saying anything is cheating.
Yeah, he's dead.
See, Lomat, all you needed was some encouraging words from Blair's journal.
This guy
Roll
fucking
the second.
blows.
Roll the second. Roll the second attack.
That guy is very dead.
Is he? Oh yeah, because that doubles that first shot. That shot.
Yeah, so it's 22 alone on
Yeah.
the dice, so at 25, and he only had 22 health left. So
Yeah.
he's
We're rolling double dice, though. He might actually survive if you roll 2 more d8.
we're rolling double.
Yeah, it does.
That's
It
right.
does it automatically if you have a sheet set up. Still dead.
Yeah, still very dead.
You're welcome. Softened him
Nice
up.
job.
You actually got like 1 point extra damage there.
Did you by chance forget to pray this morning?
Nope.
No, that's the thing. He did pray.
I only forget to pray if we get woken up for combat.
He prayed that a bitch would, and a bitch did. The prayer was answered.
Today we're playing my favorite game. Fuck around and find out.
Well, I'm about to get one popped.
Pop, pop.
Do it. Oh, yep, unconscious.
Shit.
Babe, why do you
I didn't
put
get to do
yourself
the
in the-
cool thing.
You put yourself in the center of everything every time, and
No,
it always
I
goes
would-
badly.
I was fine until I got flanked.
God.
But who put themselves in that predicament?
I'm melee. I don't. It's either I help out with the
I mean,
combat.
I don't wanna
or
be
I
that
sit
guy,
in
but
the
you
back
could've
and
at
do
least-
nothing.
You could have reversed it. You could have put the dog here and yourself here, and then we could have played around with it a little bit more.
Well,
Not to be that guy,
Yeah, he's right.
but to be that guy.
Did I? Okay, yes, it is Eden's turn.
Did he miss against Hugin?
Yes, I rolled an 8.
Cool.
All right, time to put that red X on your icon.
He's not dead
Alright.
yet.
Oh no! When it's Hope's turn, he's just gonna mercy kill him. Puts the
Oh.
no.
It's like, oh, this is the second time he's gone unconscious in 3 days. I might as well just Darwinism and just boom, done.
Fucking. Let's see.
Oh, God.
What does
Come
that
on,
say?
Batman, come on.
When you wake up in the morning without your cup of coffee, all the effects.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. Fucking. Oh, that's bad. I hate it. Oops.
Oh,
Why did that work?
fairy fire's too strong.
Shit.
My
Stop.
firefly is just
Yeah.
consumed.
Why was I able to delete that?
So does this mean Eden's God now?
Yes.
look at me. I am God now.
Yeah.
And I give the
Um,
party 3 trillion XP and 5 quadrillion platinum.
Alright, how much health did the Titan have?
17.
17.
17.
Same as its AC. Great.
They have what, 30 feet of movement?
Nope, that was for ammo.
Oh,
There.
So
Wait,
just ignore
he
that.
does have ammo?
Oh, maybe. You don't know.
Yeah, I'm unconscious
okay.
now.
Casting spiritual weapon. Actually, I'll cast it here. Again.
Good le bonk, le bonk.
And I'll try to lebonk the boy.
The big boy or the small boy?
The big boy!
Well, it doesn't matter now, I'm unconscious.
Well, yeah!
We'll deal with that problem when we get there.
There. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah.
Dabblage. Pug.
Whack.
7 health.
Anyway, that's all I can do because. Yep. Sorry.
And it's the other one in front of Irby.
Smack. Oh. He does indeed
Oh.
smack.
Oh, wow.
We will do the damage for the first one first, because the second attack you might get more AC. You might get your AC back.
God, Shield of Faith has been fucking useless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, thank the Lord.
you're all learned that lesson hella twitch.
Well, that means the
Nice.
second attack still hits, though.
Oh, it was already okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was whether or not, because if the first one changed your form, then the
That's the
second one
fungus.
would have missed.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's why I did it like that. Hey,
Alright.
Wander buddy, old friend, old pal. I need
know,
that
I
death saving
know.
throw.
Alright.
Ah,
Oh!
Sounds about right.
The universe says your character is too edgy. Make a new one.
Alright, Captain, you tried that.
Hold
session,
up.
Shut up,
Hold
Marcus. You're
up.
next.
Still me. I have Hugin.
Oh yes, that is right.
Bite the shit out of Big Man.
Miss.
Nope.
No, it hits.
You're not
It
fighting,
Advantage.
you're unconscious. Oh no!
Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fairy Fire.
Yep. And it did just enough to kill him.
Okay, I need to roll something because you're unconscious on the ground.
Oh god, it's gonna fall.
Self-destruct in now.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna fucking fall.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, is that like
God.
-1 to his save then?
Oh,
No, I automatically fail any saves. That isn't intelligence based.
No, I know that's what I mean. Is that you have two death
saves.
throws that death saves that you failed now.
Yep.
Words are not my friend right now.
You wasn't touching distance with the paladin though.
I know, I'm terrible.
fucking Jesus! I can't. I literally cannot handle. I don't have another character ready. So if Wander dies, I'm gone.
Wander's not gonna die.
And Josh hasn't finished the subclass yet.
I'm working
Yeah.
on it.
Wander's not gonna die.
I know. You're
Irby,
right
it's
next
your
to
turn.
him.
I'm right
Wait,
there.
I know it's my turn.
Has it not happened yet?
Oh, you're right. I hit it. Yes.
Can you
Josh, it is your turn.
can you drive out a certain totem for me?
Oh yes.
I haven't given you a picture for the dragon yet, so we're just gonna do it this way for now.
Actually, I can just go copy.
I need to run to the bathroom. Let me know if I get hit or exploded
Alright.
on.
Well, dragon's gonna fly, basically like a rocket to this dude. And we'll do a dragon bite with a crit. Does it
Yeah,
match?
it was Fairy Fire. Nice.
Fairy Fire is very nice.
I haven't even done an attack yet. This is all I've done.
It's
Your
And
I've done more than Wander has.
contributed the most.
your Fairy
And
Fire.
Jacob, I
comes
need
so
2
much
more
extra
con
damage.
saves. From
My,
these
fi- my
two
no, Fairy Fire doesn't proc any extra damage.
at disadvantage.
Well, it has purely because of the extra crit.
Oh yeah. It's allowed you guys to attack a little bit with more damage.
Yeah, it's
And
indirectly
well,
caused extra
And
damage.
that's 2 fails.
nice.
That's a 1 as well, so I'll roll severity
Yep.
for that.
And that's 21 damage to both of them.
Baba Booey.
The one on the left is dead.
Booey.
Roll an extra D8 for the one that failed. Crit failed.
5. So this one's at 4 HP.
Awesome.
As Snappy tries to kill the one behind a down companion.
You stole my kill.
And now it's
Alright.
Marcus's turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Oh,
shoot
yeah,
him.
now it's Fark. No, now it's Farkis's. I keep moving the thing forward out of habit. It's Farkis's turn. Don't.
Does
Oh,
we
is it?
got-
Oh, yeah. You're.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got thrown off
Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, this it has a +4 on damage, so this guy's dead anyway.
Alright, sweet.
Love it. And then I'm gonna move over. Here, 5, 10, 15, 20. Perfect. Advantage. Perfect.
Dead.
It's dead?
of it. Yeah, it
Oh, hell yeah!
Literally, all Hope did was like just point and be like fairy fire, and just kind of just sat back and watched.
All right, so
Yeah.
You
I'm
did
gonna
one
run
thing
up
and
and
the most.
stabilize you with. Fuck it. I'll give you 5 from lay on hands.
Jacob.
He's gonna need it.
Jacob, I
Yeah.
was basically the dad on vacations that just like opened the door and let all his kids run around and do shit while he just watched them just wreck everything. It's like, okay,
my
kids,
God.
have fun at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm gonna sit here and drink a pint of beer.
My God, fuck those guys.
Don't get to win all those tickets. That way you can win a toy that I don't have to buy.
I'm gonna.
And
Are we
that
out
would
of
be
initiative,
100. Yes, we are out of initiative.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna
I
feed Benji and grab food quick.
Wasted a second level spell.
I'll disband Fairy Fire, so that way no one actually gets affected by it.
It's our
Loot phase. I loot these two.
Hold on. No, I'm the one that has that advantage things. It's tech one. Hatching skill for
You're-
gathering pot.
Yeah, you're gathering parts. I need
Yeah.
the monster manual. Because I don't think you guys will get any bonus from this, but I should double check.
I rolled an 11 for the Titan. And I'm gonna whistle not Huden. God, Snappy bad to me. Need to just delete that one now.
Oh, you rolled an 11.
Yeah, for the Titan.
Yeah, you broke everything.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with that one.
Damn it.
Well, what's your intelligence over there? Hope.
Not very much.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you advantage if you. I'd probably see you doing that big. You want to come over here and help me, and I'll give you the advantage. Of
I'd try that.
Yes,
Yeah. God, today is not my day for rolling.
I'll tell you what I want though. I want bullets or weapons, like guns.
Oh, I'm looking for internals.
You fuck.
Yeah, no, you'd be able to pick up 4 pistols
Ooh, 4 pistols.
with
you said.
15 bullets in each of them. Because, no, only one. Yeah, like, only one of them shot.
4 pistols and how much shots? 15.
Eat.
15.
bullets.
Good.
Okay, what kind of pistols are they?
They're the tier 1 auto pistols.
Tier 1 auto.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna add this to my sheet. Bless you.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, what is this then?
So what are we doing?
DM is trying to figure out your XP.
Okay.
And I was gonna call a break now so I could get food.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
just
I haven't had
updating
anything
my.
to eat yet.
Yeah, I'm just updating shit and I'll make
Okay.
more coffee. So what, like a 5-8 minute break?
Probably 10.
10-minute break. Okay, that gives you plenty of time then.
Yeah, it's ironic because I literally just got food.
What kind of bullets are they? They like just regular. When you say bullets, are there like specific bullets to each rifle and gun, or just in general?
No,
Bullets.
there's
Bullet's a bullet.
pistol bullets and there's pistol bullets.
Oh, I thought there were revolver bullets too.
No.
No, revolver bullets are just pistol bullets. And then there's some special rounds for stuff. I forget what. I can look at it while McMahon's getting food and tell you.
Oh, it's fine. I just want to know how to. I was just looking more into how to add it to my inventory, so that way I understand it.
Yeah, no, there's handgun, rifle, and then grenade launchers, rocket launchers, and
Yeah, handguns.
I can't find this fucking chart I'm looking for.
Handgun ammo. Okay, there we go. Now that's added properly. Auto gun. See, I got a hunting rifle here. Oh, I forgot to put my T2 revolver in there. Oh, weird. It's not letting me change my hunting rifle information.
Did we win?
we won.
Everyone but you. You dead. You dead,
get
fuck boy.
+5 health.
Thank
Did
you.
else even get hit?
Yeah, did
I
anyone
didn't
else even get hit? I'll set up like.
You have 5 health.
Ow.
Congratulations, buddy.
Why do I always get hit by the big ones?
Because you
Why do
go
you
up
always
to
put
the
yourself in
big ones.
front of the
Wait,
big ones?
I
sorry,
have
Jacob.
to hit them.
When you said I got 15 bullets, was that 15 bullets per pistol I got, or just 15 bullets flat?
Purpose.
I know how you are
Ooh.
feeling now, as
Ooh.
Maury.
Oh my god, I'm a walking fucking arsenal.
You know what Maury had?
Yeah, Maury had luck. I don't have luck.
Maury was, oh no, there's 5 of them. Alright, let's fucking go.
Alright, I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom and make myself some more coffee, so I'll be back.
Do y'all not remember when I got caught in the poison gas room? Because everyone else was unconscious, I'm just like, I'm gonna hold my breath forever.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it, Pat didn't.
What?
Is there a chart for challenge rating XP bonus?
I got a thing for it. Website
You got
that
a
I
thing
use.
for it. Okay.
I used the website last night. Or on Friday.
Yeah.
It was Wiener. Let's see.
Benji. No. Benji. Stop playing with the pizza box.
Where the fuck is it?
Little turd. I just gave you lunch. Stop playing with the pizza box.
Scroll up. Up a little more.
I think it's down here.
No, I saw something saying combat book.
I'm surprised there's just not a chart in the.
Rewritable combat maps.
Oh, I'm trying.
Yeah, I know. I know it's somewhere.
Player's guide. Tasha's. God, this is how you know I haven't looked in the.
Got it.
Oh, there's Dungeon Master's manual. It's under my fucking bed.
Very good, Jacob.
God, I got all the way over there. Thank you.
Basically, you add you do number of characters, what character levels are, then monsters, number of monsters, the XP that they do, and then calculate from there.
So, yeah, except Maury had luck until he lost an arm, and then he still had luck.
Until he lost his other arm.
And then he still got a minor bit of luck. I can't wait.
Oh,
till
this
y'all
is.
run
Where
into
did you
him.
send it to me?
D&D chat.
Okay.
I can't wait till y'all run into him, you know? Just,
Can't wait until you run into the immortal king as Cross.
I just, Austin,
Okay.
just gonna want to
Let's see, number of characters. There are 6 of you idiots. At level 3.
Where's my collector?
with 5. Oh wait, no. Of 4.
This combat went well.
Did hit?
Did you not see how much damage I did to those?
I was a pooping.
Awesome. Scroll up.
50.
There's 21
Yeah.
and 26 to one of them. I left one of them that went from full health to 4 HP. That was the Dryden saving your life. You don't know that though.
Nope.
You're not doctors.
Yep.
Just like none of you know who the Dryden. My best friend. My only friend. Well, not my only friend anymore. I have you guys.
Okay, so what's the adjusted difficulty rating?
So basically, if you want it to be challenging, blah blah blah. So for like we have 6 party members, and we're all level 3 around there.
Okay.
And the number of monsters we had were 4 of these and 1 of those. What were the XP for the normal Warforged? Or
100.
100. And the big one was
450.
So calculate. So the counter rating challenge was a CR of 4. It was a medium challenge for us. The difficulty multiplier is only a 1.5 for it being only a medium for us. So the adjusted difficulty multiplier, if you want to use it, you don't even have to do that if you didn't want to. It's only let's see, 1275 minus 850. It's only 425 XP extra for it being the fact that this was one encounter.
It doesn't round up. 141.6 repeating.
Yeah, it doesn't round up.
What if it came out with 7 of us?
With 7?
Solrath was there.
If Solrath was here, it would have been...
You had to calculate the other.
It would have been about the same.
That's a much uglier number.
Alright,
Yeah.
I gotta make food quickly. I have like 3 minutes to fucking do it. I'm not gonna go with that because, at least not for this one, because
it's too fucking complicated.
no, not because it's too fucking complicated, because it's only considered medium difficulty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Though then again, we also know what the book considers medium and hard.
Right, exactly. So,
Hey, you should be able to do this. Oh no, we're dead.
so 142 will be the XP each.
142? I'll add that to my XP list. You want to type that in? Ah, he rounded up. I like that. No. So,
1812.
I like Snappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even use his breath weapon.
Yeah.
He's necrotic. Because he's a shadow dragon.
I'm only 600 from level 4.
Yeah, I'm basically the same as well.
Hello, if you're here.
Hello?
Dustin, how's it going?
Oh, you know. Still
Ed-
trying to find a job.
Oh, XP's in the chat if you need it.
Yeah, I got it.
That's good. Woo! I have 1,041 XP.
I have 2,038.
Yeah, I had to start over.
I know.
By the way, you want to see the damage on my Dragon's Breath? Go ahead and scroll over that 18. That's pitiful.
Oh my.
Yeah.
A little bit more and I'll be level 4.
Wait, you're almost level 4?
I need almost 700 points for it, but yeah.
What's level 4?
I'm not keeping. I thought we were doing milestone.
No.
No, we do XP in this one.
Fuck! I have not been keeping track.
How many weeks have you been playing with us?
Last 2 or 3. You guys right before you guys did the when Blair died, that literal day that Blair died. So I want to say this is my 3rd session,
Alright.
and I've had
well,
2
then
encounters.
I
Started
think-
at 900.
Yeah.
There, let me just add that 1900.
900.
900. 1900 is a bit more. Wait,
That's a
Josh,
lot.
how much do you have?
Oh, that's easy.
900.
Because I've only been for this combat.
Yeah. And then add the ones that we got for when Blair died,
Yeah.
which I believe was 467.
I have 1,141.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm still adding. So how much XP should I have? 900 you said, and then how much for Blair?
From the fight that killed Blair, it was 467.
467.
And then you
Did I
add
add that? I thought that we
42 to
didn't get any XP that time.
No, you're talking about the week that that Ferdinand activated all the robots and killed all the demons.
Wow, this is yeah, I'm like less than 500 away to reaching level 4.
Levels are really easy early game.
I better change this to milestone then when it comes to managing my XP.
How much was it when Blair died? Because I did not add that.
467.
How much are you about at right now, Eden? XP wise?
1924.
You should not have more than me.
How much do you have?
18 to 12.
I have 2267.
Why does everybody have more than me?
You guys told me 900 for the first encounter and then 400 something for Blair. Or for this
That
encounter.
should be like 1300.
Yeah, no, you should be at 1300.
Wait, 400
like-
something? I said 140.
No,
No, no, no,
400
no.
for the Blair one. What?
For when
Oh.
when Blair died, all those imps, that was the one that was 467.
467, add. Okay.
And you started at level 3, which means that you had to have 900 XP. So you
Yeah.
would add that because you were part of that one.
Okay,
And
now
then
I'm at
we only have gotten
1367.
100. We only got 100 whatever it was.
42.
142 for
142?
this week.
Okay.
Why I don't like doing XP. I'm bad at math.
With those two totals, I'm at 1509 on my XP.
Yep, that sounds right for you.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm playing by the rules here.
I just
don't
know
want
that
special
Eden
treatment.
was behind me for the longest time. She should not be ahead of me.
I don't know, guys. I put a lot of work into that fight. I think I deserve a little bit more XP.
I have been around for a good number of the fights, and I have just over 2,000.
Yeah. I don't
Same
know
here.
why do I have so little XP then? Why am I at 1812?
Did you not add some?
I swear I did. Because I have been a part of pretty much every single fight except for ones that Blair was in herself.
Is break time over then?
I think so, just about. But nobody answered my question on when do we get another next level?
Oh, that's
Level
easy.
4, 2,700.
2700.
Yep. Then level 5 it's 6,500. Then 14,000.
So
Snow keeps falling off the roof.
Yeah. How much XP do you have then, Dustin? Because I think you and I should literally have the exact same.
No, because he was in part of a thing that you weren't.
Which part of the thing?
Whenever I taught the cultist.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
So you should have
Yeah.
more than me. I feel like I should have the least out of all of you.
Yes, you do.
Because I'm the
Besides
newest.
Ferdinand. No, Ferdinand.
Well, yeah, besides Ferdinand, yeah. So I'm at 1509.
Yep, you and then Josh has 14 something.
I have 1142.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because
I
I got
have-
the 400 something.
I have 2,038.
Yeah. I don't know how Eden got ahead of me, but it's whatever.
I don't know either. I don't like using XP. I keep I'm worried
No,
that
you
I
know what?
forgot
Eden,
when I added something.
Were you with us when we did the cultist thing?
No, I
No.
wasn't.
No.
Fartis was. By the
Hmm.
way, I sent a meme to the D&D
Yeah,
chat.
because we were like, no, we're not touching any cultists.
Wow.
Okay, first of all, one's a book and the other one's a letter to a brother. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't put that much effort into that book into a letter to my brother.
Oh, no. Do you recognize the name?
Yeah, Farkas.
Dear
Farkas, stop
eating.
eating strangers.
I thought,
Love
isn't that where you got the
retired
name
party.
from? Is the NPC Farkas?
No, he got
Skyrim?
it from...
They were named after the same thing.
Okay. Because I was about
I
to say, it's
realized
like,
it after.
I was about to say, it's like Farkas is an NPC character in the Elder Scrolls. That's right. I feel like that's why I didn't really care for the name, because I was like, I already knew it was from Skyrim.
Named after the same thing. I realized it after.
No, I've done that before. On another campaign I play with, my character's name is Uka, and I named my my mount Shaka. So it's Uka Shaka. It's Uka Shaka. And I didn't realize that until literally we got done naming it, and then we gave our names to the person selling us the mount, and then directly after that, I'm like, I'm Uka, this is Shaka, and immediately after the guy wrote it in his book, you know, the name to sell it to us. At that point, you could not go back. And that's when everyone was like, Uka Shaka, Uka Shaka. I'm like, and the DM just looked at me like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And I'm like, I didn't know, because I named the mount after a friend that I had in my backstory, whose name is Shika. So I chose Shaka to kind of, yeah, that's what my character did to commemorate that memory of his friend. So there's a reason why I picked the name, other than I wanted to be Uka Shaka. But he wouldn't believe my excuse. He wouldn't believe it. Well, it's Blake. He wouldn't believe me. He'd be like, "No, you did this on purpose." I'm like, "Really? I did. This is what I went with." Okay.
Oh my god. Blake so fucking deserves it, though.
He didn't like. It took me a while to convince him. I actually had to pull out my backstory and like show it to him. Like, see, here's her name, Uka's friend. You can see the names are very close together. He's like, "Uh-huh." I think you just saw an opportunity and took it.
But you would.
Honestly, no, because I wouldn't. So I would, like, you know how like last week in your session we were like going back when I was talking to Ollivander and we were just going back and forth bantering.
Yeah.
That's intentional. But I don't want to name my mount, because every single time we enter a town now and I'm like, this is my mount Shaka and I'm Uka. Like, I try to phrase it like that so no one does it, and every single time the whole group goes Uka Shaka. And I'm like, and it can dissolve into people doing that as a chant, and I don't want to derail the campaign like that.
Speaking of derailing,
Hey, this is your guys' time. I can sit here and look at memes all day.
do we get to go to sleep tonight?
Maybe. Yes, you get to go to sleep tonight.
Yay, long
I will
rest.
be
I no
playing-
longer have a death save.
I'll be playing with Snappy at camp. Would you like to play with him, Red?
Sorry, I'm thinking about how I probably fucked up my XP and there's no way to fix it.
I
That's
thought
fine.
you sighed because you saw me playing with the Dryden.
The only thing I can think of is that one week you accidentally gave yourself the XP twice.
Did I?
That's the only thing that I'm thinking about how you were able to get ahead of me. Because you were a little bit behind me.
Suppose that's possible.
But it's
It
late
happens.
to change it now.
What week was that?
I
We
don't
It could have been one of those weeks when McMahon gave us the XP
in
during
person
the
and then
session
double.
and then sent it in Discord as a reminder.
It's probably what it was.
So, yeah, I'll just be playing with Snappy at Tamp.
I'll be making bottles, or making a bottle or two. We'll see.
I'll help you out.
There you go.
You're welcome.
I do it often enough. They don't have to be pretty. Not yet, at least. Not until I get a brand.
Just chilling.
Yeah, probably just cleaning my gun.
Clean.
I didn't even fire mine.
All right. Uneventful.
Uneventful. It's now the 17th.
Next morning.
Whoa.
And we managed to
Okay.
find the road
Uneventful.
at the end of the day tomorrow. Or now today.
Maybe we'll run into travelers.
Don't be too comfortable around them. I'll warn you that now. People aren't exactly keen to get to know strangers.
Oh,
Which is kind of why we held shotguns and guns to you.
I just assumed it was the circumstances of my existence.
Yes. And the fact that we also were attacking the place.
I would mention to the
You
party.
were-
Does anyone need any auto pistols?
No, we
I
probably
did
sell
not
them.
use a gun.
I
And-
just that would not. You could have just said no.
That's why I
I
said we could probably just sell them.
Oh, I was
That's what
informing
that's what
you
I'm going to
for
do. I'm
future
going to sell them
reference.
because I want thieves' tools.
I
I
was
would say that
informing
to the
you for
group.
Future reference.
You what?
I was informing you just in general for future reference.
I think we already established that when we tried to loot the guns the last time. We were
Yeah.
divvying them up in your home.
See, you weren't attacking my home. You were attacking the demons inside of my home.
Fair
I mean, we
enough.
didn't really do much attacking.
Well, it was my home. I defended it. It's the least I had to do before I left.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Are we going to tell the people of Eternity of the demon blacksmith?
Can they do anything about it?
We
Hey, well,
we need to at least inform the guilds.
All right, and it's kind of in the backyard of Blackside.
Blackside's a small town. They definitely don't have the manpower to do with it. They're just gonna send messengers to Eternity or Withergate anyway. In all honesty, they probably already have sent messengers to Eternity
Withergate.
since we had to double back to Barry Blair.
Well,
Oh, god damn it.
thank you again for taking me with you.
No problem. So we find the road by the end of the day, then, Jacob.
Yes, you would see a lot of people going back and forth. A lot more traffic than you normally would have seen.
Is this just because it's now getting closer to summer, or
That would be your guess.
okay? Because if there was something important going on, I would call out, and ask. But if it's just the fact that they travel more during the summer, then I see no point to. I'll just kind of like look back to Ferdinand, like keep a hand on your coin purse just in case. Especially
All right.
especially when we get into the city.
I'll
You'll be an
Oh,
easy
got it.
mark if you catch my drift.
I adjust my coin accordingly to be like more upfront.
I
So that
will
way,
tie my coin purse to Snappy's tail.
I
I'll
hope
just-
that goes poorly. I
Oh,
hope
shit,
something
get-
goes
They're
wrong.
gonna try to take the entire dragon, and the dragon's gonna blow somebody's head off.
I have a pouch.
Yes.
I have a pouch, so I'm just going to tuck that away inside my my scale mail in my
I mean,
chest.
it seems like the best safety I have in his mind.
Just don't kill anybody.
Kill everybody.
I'm
Snap.
gonna put my coin purse somewhere where someone's gonna get arrested if they try and take it.
Go in between your boobs.
Yes. And my boobs.
I mean, I've got the dragon. I might as well make use of it, and I think this is a hilarious thing.
Yeah. Give him
did-
small hoard to
Well,
guard.
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If someone takes your dragon, though, now they can sell your dragon, and now they have all your coin.
I think they have to deal with the issue of dating Snappy.
Like to see him try.
Yeah.
God damn, he's a goddamn treasure.
He's a shadow dragon that can breathe fucking shit. Breathe necrotic.
He tits ass.
Yeah, I'm just
That's what he
saying.
do.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
God damn it. Why is this so hard?
Plus, none of you knew what a dragon was till I told you.
I
Why it's
did-
more likely to be a target because nobody knows what the fuck it is.
I mean,
Alright, so there's all the places in the town. I need to.
Oh, are we in the town now? The rest of the
No, you're
the
about
people?
to be,
Okay.
but taking care of my shit now.
Hags.
Oh, so hags aren't that evil in this world? Or is this like a oh fuck when we meet them?
I mean,
I guess you'll
I
find
don't-
out.
they don't have to be evil. I don't subscribe to the D&D theory that races are inherently evil.
That's fair.
the race though, they're a creature. And to be fair, this is my fucking hot take. I think they made a serious mistake with calling them races because that made for a lot of like hate people being like, "Hey, that's kind of fucked up that like some races are inherently like they're completely different. They come from completely different places and therefore they wouldn't be races because races are subsections of like one species. They're different species. They're all humanoid, but they're all different species. I'm not going to go off further on that.
So
we're
it's
in the
not.
middle of
It's,
this.
so it's not. So Alanon wasn't actually racist.
No, you're still racist because you look
He's
evil.
species. I mean, if he doesn't like other elves, that's racist because elves.
Yeah, he doesn't like dark elves.
Alright. That's put a pin in it.
That's why we say he's racist.
Anyway,
So, is this another uneventful night, my DM?
Is
Progression.
It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more uncomfortable sleeping next to other strangers. I'm assuming their camps aren't anywhere near us, but they're nearby. We can see their fire and shit. Yeah, it's like we'll definitely keep. We're gonna keep the watch up. From everything that we've heard about it, is it Blackside that's the dark underbelly, or is it Eternity
it's
that's the dark
Eternity.
underbelly? Okay. Because I was like, I couldn't remember which one was the. This is where the thieves hang out city that everybody assumes. And I didn't remember which one it was. Next day, uneventful travel as well.
I have to roll for that. With the 70, you would just see more traffic.
Do we get to see the city?
Would we be in eternity by nightfall, or would we still be a bit of a few hours?
You would
away
be, yeah, you would be. Wait, let me look at the map before I open my mouth. No, you would still be outside.
Okay.
Can we see it though?
And is it? Yes. Is it the 18th or the 19th?
It was the 18th when we first on the road, so it's the 19th now. It'll be the 20th by the time we're in eternity.
Well,
Yes,
So-
you can see the city, and compared to the other cities the party has seen and traveled to, where its walls are, in pretty decent shape. This just looks like a pile of rust. Like there's just a bunch of rust all over it. It looks very poorly maintained.
Surprising from the place called the Artisan Guild.
this is not what I imagined when you said big city.
Oh, trust us. That's not what we imagined either.
And this is
I only have Black Side as a reference.
Withergate and Elton definitely were bigger and better cities. Hell, even the Holy City looks much grander than this.
You said this is the underbelly.
No, he got the wrong city.
You had to come here to get the.
What was that? Blackside? That was the underbelly.
Sorry, what?
Blackside's the underbelly, the Thieves Guild place.
No, eternity.
Yes, it is eternity. Yeah, eternity is what most people consider the underbelly. Though at the same time, it has it still runs and functions like a lot of the big cities, and this is where we need to go in order to get a cart built. Apparently.
Well, why you are doing that? May I visit the Mage Guild?
Oh, we will need them visit the Mage Guild anyway to inform of the untimely death of Blair.
Oh,
So
I mean, let's be honest.
Most of the guilds don't reside here because they don't like the Thieves Guild being around.
oh,
Oh.
so we'll
Didn't-
have to do that another time.
didn't Blair's journal mention beads?
Beads.
There's an artisan guild.
I think Eden's the only one that has been reading the journal. Or reading
I read it out loud.
Which is why I said something.
You dum-dums.
Did she get to the part where she talked about the beads?
I would
Yes.
have read the whole damn thing out loud.
No. Then yeah, we have the information. We have those
Dude.
those beads things, whatever the fuck they're called. I suppose while we're outside of the city, as long as we're away from any other camp, we can use them.
I'll let y'all know I want to go to a gunsmith to sell my weaponry.
Well, that'll be tomorrow. We're still a few hours away from the city.
Oh, I thought we were like coming up to it.
No, we're still a few hours away. We're stopping.
I thought we were minutes, not hours. That's my view.
Yeah. Basically, we can just see it in the distance. So we'll be there pretty early in the morning then.
Are we going to use the beads tonight?
Yeah,
then?
let's walk a little bit away from the road.
All right.
So who wants to talk to the intellectual? Because I'm sure as hell that I don't.
I'm not very intelligent.
Nor am I.
This is my preferred terrain if we're looking to like do something around that, but
What name did I give the Magic Guild Master? Because I left
Greybeard.
it blank.
Greybeard.
Greybeard. Thank God. I thought that's what it was, but I was like,
I am smart, but I don't know if it is my place.
Rin?
Has anyone ever met the guy?
I'm not that smart.
None of
I'm
us.
wise, I'm
None
not
of us
smart.
have met him except for Blair.
Well,
Ren and Farkas, you're the two that actually have spells. and have known Blair.
I mean, I have spells, but I don't have any intelligence.
That's why I didn't include you. No offense.
Get fucked, I guess.
Shield.
Oh, shit.
Shield lance sword, or what's it called?
It's boulder
Ninja Bear
parchment
Hunter.
shears.
Boulder parchment shears.
Oh,
Fine.
I prefer Ninja Bear Hunter.
Between Farkas and Rin. Boulder parchment shears.
How do we roll that?
Yeah, how do we do that?
Oh, it's quite simple. Both of you type it in chat,
And
but
then-
hit enter on 3.
Yeah,
So let me know when you have your answer.
What were the options?
boulder
Boulder
parchment shear.
parchment shears.
It's rock paper scissors.
Okay,
Okay, ready?
ready.
3, 2, 1, enter. All right, round 2.
I don't know how to spell it. Whatever.
All right,
I know which one
Hold
you
on.
did then.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, enter.
I was right. I was right.
So, what is this to tell him?
Okay.
That's how you spell it.
You just.
Oh, just an ER ending. Fuck ER endings.
Fuck
You can go
you.
suck my tiny little cock.
You tell him.
I think it would be better if English wasn't 3 languages in a trench coat.
It really would be.
I mean,
All right, give me that
right.
bead. See if I can figure out how it works.
Yeah. Does the journal say how to use the beads?
No, it just says they use for communication. I can help him with an arcana if I need to.
Farkas, activate the bead.
Yes. Alakazam. Oh,
Really?
that pissed off my dog.
Did that work?
Yeah. Yes, that would. You didn't really have to say anything.
Alex,
But,
how's that?
okay. You just had to think that you wanted to use it, and it would have worked.
Now he's gonna think that you have to say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
we're
yeah."
good.
Wow, first try.
I'm gonna face palm.
Like
Hello,
that's really how
Hello?
that worked.
Mr. Graybeard.
DM is trying to undisappoint himself.
Hey, you live in a world where boop is the resurrection to man because of me. I think this is better. No, it's not. You can't top that. I'm sorry, Justin.
Hello, hello, Mr. Graybeard.
From the skies, you feel a big swack on the back of your head. You are knocked unconscious.
May I try?
Never to return from the void.
Forever coma. It's a
Gonna
fuck
eat
you
that?
coma.
He would go. You after a short pause, you would hear. So, who the fuck are you? And how the
Oh.
fuck did you get this?
Okay, my name is Farkas. This is from Blair. I was part of his party. Her party. She died a
Ha!
few days ago.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Can all of us hear this man's voice?
Yes.
Oh,
Let me put it on speakerphone. What's that?
I thought you didn't know what phones were, Farkas.
Died to imp poison.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd do it, I guess. That kind of sucks. My condolences.
We are attempting to find ways to bring her back, but that's going to take a while. Unless
And
you have any way of doing it.
you would have to go into the Holy Nation to get someone that would be able to do that.
Awesome.
Because most of the people who do that are, well, basically get paid a lot to keep people alive, and because of the whole religious thing, are usually revered as, great priests and shit.
How
Blessed by their
loosely
gods.
can we use the term willing?
Because they're probably not going to be willing to resurrect a fucking vampire.
That Ferdinand raises his hand, like asking the question. Just how loosely can we use the term willing?
Loosely as you'd like, as far as I'm concerned.
I think the dragon to the ass is pretty persuasive.
I would think so as well.
I'll shove it up there.
No,
Give him a
you are
boost.
not allowed to touch Snappy.
Give him a boost.
Snappy,
We do have the partial book that was written or
But it's
started
not
to.
much more than we already knew.
is he just going to casually dismiss the dragon comment?
One thing at a time, Josh.
I'm just
All right, Pat, and it doesn't seem like you're going anywhere with that. sentence.
Yeah. It's like we do have a partial book, but it's probably not up to what you were wanting it to be. Oh yeah, and we have some important information that would probably be important to share from what we were able to gather with the book with Blair's journal, that you're the leader of the Mage Guild, and you probably are able to get in contact with the rest of the guild, since this is kind of important.
Okay, we'll get to that. Did someone say dragon?
Oh yeah, Mr. AI Man.
Is this a video call?
I did in fact say dragon. Yes, his name is Snappy.
Did he respond to the AI Man?
What?
I came out of the computer.
Long story that I have no idea about, because this makes no fucking sense to me.
Actually, this one might also be useful to you in terms of lost knowledge.
I was a military AI.
Yeah, back when the
Okay,
military
there's
did
a lot to
that.
unpack there, so
Uh,
I guess we'll have to do that in person. What's the big problem thing?
Did I say big problem? Oh, it's something, just a small little demon lord.
Spit it.
Spit it out. Oh.
Are you still there? Did this hang up?
Alakazam!
Did you just?
Wait, did Fox hang up on accident?
No. Just is that not how this thing turns on? Because we were leaving it to him to figure it out.
I lost the smart one.
You did.
To be fair, I would say that Ferdinand's probably pretty smart, but he doesn't know Blair, or anything about this world.
I don't know anything about sensations, but I know how military works.
Thank you, Ferdinand.
You're welcome. Got you.
It's the old military
Alright.
that is.
So, I'll get back to you in probably a couple of days.
I'll give him the location.
Thank you.
Something about a war for hate.
Oh, god damn it.
You know what? I'm retired.
Lots of missing people, lots of carts, lots of iron ore, lots of weapons, lots of imps, and
God, that was a lot of imps.
and higher demons.
Yeah, I turned on all the automatrons.
We have fancy electric shields.
Oh yeah, you
Oh
never.
yeah, we need to make
Yeah, it was me.
figure those out and divvy those up.
Okay. I will get back to you in a couple of days.
Well, outside of eternity.
Don't stumble upon anything world changing within the next couple of days if you can.
I will do my best.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A quick question: how does the beads work exactly? Do you have
Click.
to say? Looks like we have to say Alakazam whenever we want to talk to him.
I wonder if there's a private mode. Something that's non-conference calling.
He didn't seem to like us very much.
Well, he didn't really get to know Blair very well, let alone any of us. So he didn't know us at all. He barely knew Blair. If he knew Blair a little better, I think he'd maybe be inclined to give us a little bit more benefit of the doubt.
Maybe he feels embarrassed that we are able to figure out the code to activate the speaking bead.
Perhaps. Strangely easy.
Indeed.
And Dog Boy got it on first try. That's impressive.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
right.
Good job, Bartus.
Out of all the words, what the fuck is Alakazam?
I kiss my biceps.
It's
What are you kissing there? All I see is bone.
you know,
No, that's in my 15 strength.
for someone of your stature, you are relatively strong, Bartus.
Oh yeah.
I was implying you are short.
Oh yeah, my grief made me work out.
Rafe, you want to
Rafe?
talk about that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Congratulations, Bartus. I've tricked you.
You
into
opened that
backstory.
door, Farkas. You don't get to
I've-
close that.
I've tricked you into backstory.
You wanna elaborate on that? At all?
I guess. My first transformation. My first victim was my girlfriend.
Classic.
And an entire village of elves.
Ooh, you got busy. Damn.
I'm gonna grab your shoulder and I'm just gonna say F.
Oh, you know the ancient ways of paying respect.
All of you get the fuck out.
Oh my fucking god.
That's rough, buddy.
So that's no canon.
God damn it.
No.
No, it's not. That was a joke. It only makes interesting things canon. But
I have a small concern with what you're saying, Farkas. You're saying that who told you that this happened?
I found the village with my and
It's kind of not to put two and two together when you wake up covered in blood and surrounded by bodies.
I woke up in the middle of the woods.
Were you covered in blood?
Probably.
Probably. That sounds more like you were just one of the victims that managed to survive.
Yes, I was. Justin is like, fuck, I didn't put that in my backstory, but.
Right, I forgot to put the fact I was covered in blood in the backstory.
But I totally would have been, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
The other thing is just if you knew that was what you're capable of, why have you? When you first started traveling with us, you acted so nonchalantly about this.
Been a long time.
No, I can understand that. Not so long anymore, however, since we don't know what happened to that one ranger.
They lived at least.
Maybe. They might be dead now.
He may have died from his wound. He may himself be a werewolf. We do not know.
No, that's what I mean. Because if he turned that next day after we left, his friends would have been next.
How does one werewolf?
As far as we can tell, claw and bite. Though it seems from accounts that we've heard from both Solroth, who was bit by Farkas, and Farkas himself, it seems to be only the bite that contributes to the lycanthropy.
Please do not bite me, Farkas.
I will have no control, though.
Mhm.
No promises.
And he kind of turns into an ass during
Yeah.
the 3 days.
I told him.
If you hurt Snappy, I will bite your finger off. Maybe.
If a human bites a werewolf, does the werewolf become human?
That's the way to cure lycanthropy.
Wonder! You pose a good question.
I'm
Farkas,
not human.
Approach.
I didn't really think of this before. It's genius.
Wait, does that mean
We're
Farkas
a
turns
party
into
of
a
fucking idiots.
Does that mean Farkas would transform into a human?
Congratulations. You're now a were
Transformed
person.
into like a fucking businessman.
No, and then he's no longer a gnome. He's just a midget.
I wish to bite Farkas.
No, he's just the short dad at the barbecue.
I am actually biting him now.
Oh.
No, that was a joke. That was a joke. Do not bite him.
Ferdinand has interpreted it as we were being serious.
No,
No.
Ferdinand.
I
bite me, do it. I'll bite you back.
No.
No.
I do not want to be bit by the gnome.
That's right.
The gnome's like, I thought you were into trying experiences.
I know what bites feel like.
Oh. And
Looking at Tabby.
there's one experience you probably haven't felt yet. But I don't think I'm the person to do it to you.
Do I want to know what you're insinuating?
Oh, I know what
You know what I'm...
We all know what he's insinuating.
Perhaps Rin.
I'm just gonna look at you.
No. I got it.
I'm just going to look at you, Farkas. Oh fuck.
I think Farkas died.
No, I got a mask on. He can't see my eyes.
Wait. This is what, insight?
No, yes, versus insight. Yeah, barely. Kind of even. Not scared of me. But then again, you can't see my eyes.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Nope. I'm just gonna walk away.
You can take your Alakazam Pearl and sit away from the group now. Tell you, calm down.
Whoever is on watch, make sure you keep an eye on Farkas and keep him away from me.
I'm gonna grab some coffee.
Hello.
Ah!
Oh,
And then I'll grab Farkas and I'll just say, let me be perfectly clear. Maybe you are joking, but if you try anything, I'm going to put a shotgun shell in the back of your head. That shit does not fly near me.
Oh, about me biting him?
No, what you were insinuating with Ren.
Oh, that I jerk him off, or that Rin does?
Not exactly.
Yes.
Anywho,
Well, I'm sorry.
so we're what, a day out of eternity?
yep.
Yep.
That's what the map says.
Do we get jumped this night? Being so close to
Nope.
the den of thieves.
No. All right.
Sweet.
Then we move into eternity. Does it
Onward!
take a full day's travel to get there, Jacob?
No, you'd be there like basically right away in the morning.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
I guess first things first, go find somewhere where we can get a cart made? Or a wagon or
We're
whatever?
looking for the Artisans Guild.
Yeah. So that is destination number 1. Do we find the Artisan Guild?
I want to find a church.
What is your
Different-
characters in churches?
What do you know about the religion?
Not much.
Interesting that your first destination you'd want to go would be to a church.
Best place to learn.
I suppose you are right.
It is an accurate statement. Where all the shrines are, you did all the names. Correct? Lomat?
It makes sense. I just thought this was a curious choice. I do not know many that are not closely related to religion that seek out the church upon entering a new town.
Do you seek out a church?
On occasion. But I am a paladin. I pay homage to what the hell is his name? Nothar?
I pay homage to.
Did you forget the god?
I did
Name
forget
of your god.
I did forget the name. I'm pretty sure it's Nothar, but I
It is
can't
no
remember
thought.
for sure.
You are correct.
Yeah, okay. I pay homage to Nothar.
And what is Nothar's domain?
Strength.
I see. Making a mental note. So, who is anyone accompanying me? Or am I just going to wander the town alone?
I suppose I'd go with you if everyone else is going out off to find a wagon.
Does
Seeing as
wander
kind of the
the widen?
only other one that messes around with the church. Like, Rin's a cleric, but she just bitched out her god, so.
It's alright. Bitching out dogs is fine. I do it all the time.
Where did everybody else go?
Everyone's here.
Yeah, we're all here.
Okay. It's like
Okay.
everyone's being very quiet.
Alex?
Alright, so-
Alex might be dead.
That would be unfortunate.
So, who's going with Wanderer for the Wyden?
I'm assuming Rin.
I would.
Originally it was Solrath. I'm probably gonna need a majority of the party because I don't know how expensive these wagons are gonna be. So I would invite everyone.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Because
How much money?
this is more of a looking, maybe buying.
Alright. I will come with you first.
At the very least, I think we should get an upgrade from the sled that we have.
Something with better wheels and axles for sure.
Instead
It'll
of just
make-
skis, especially now that we're no longer going to have snow.
Indeed.
We
Make,
do have
it
quite the
make it
body
much
part.
easier to pull with us.
Are we there yet?
Yes, we are there. Where were you, Alex?
What do you mean? I was here.
Oh, we said I was a hey Alex, and then you said nothing.
Oh, I literally just got up to go to the bathroom. Like I was in there for like maybe like 25, 30 seconds taking a piss.
The
Right
in-
when we asked.
right when I asked, you would nod. I was like, well, he's dead.
Sorry, what was the question then?
Where are you coming with the rest of the party? We're assuming. Originally, it wasn't going to be the rest of the. It wasn't the rest of the party because I didn't ask everybody.
I would go with, but I would make it known that I do want to visit the Artisan Guild and I want to go to a gunsmith to sell my auto pistols.
We're going to the Artisan Guild anyway because I need to go get a fucking shit.
Yeah, but I figured like before we get to town, we're like, okay, what does everyone need, that sort of thing, and then everyone kind of just says where they want to go, and then we're going together or separate. So that's what I would be doing. I'd be like, I want to go to the Artisan Guild.
We're
Got
all
questions?
going. We're all going to the Artisan Guild.
I caught on to that, and then I want to go to a gunsmith.
And I think some of the other ones were wanting to go to a church. So, I mean, I'll be fine to join you to the gunsmith because I'm not going to do anything.
We can give you gun chucks.
Those would be cool, but ineffective.
I'm trying to think of this one. There was a movie I watched where it was like a shotgun, but at the end is the
shotguns.
trigger.
Yeah.
So when you like push like the end of it shoots, you know?
Or like
I was thinking about
in Ruby with the lever action gunchucks.
Yeah, maybe that's
Where
it.
you
Because
just
like when it
flip
would hit
around on
someone,
the
it would just
lever.
shoot. Yeah, whatever you would hit someone with it would be just a shotgun that would just blow them up. Fucking awesome.
Alright, so are people still going to the church?
I think they're going to join us first.
Eventually.
Yeah,
I was made
gotta-
by man, not
Okay.
God. So no, I won't.
So are you going
Artisan
are
Guild
you
first.
going to Artisan Guild first? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll split it from there.
So you wander through the town and you would eventually, I assume, unless you ask a question, stumble upon the Artisan's Guild.
I would have asked for direction.
Okay. Yeah, no, you
I
would have
don't- I
been-
don't see the point of not. Yeah.
So you would find the not Adventurers Guild, Artisans Guild pretty quickly.
Okay.
And this is, compared to the rest of the town, this is a very modern building.
Okay.
And it is huge. Like, even like the Adventurers Guild main headquarters in it was basically just a keep in the town. This is basically like 2 square blocks.
All right.
Because probably you would assume probably because of all the equipment they would need to run a guild focused on making things.
Mm-hmm.
And to probably have multiple of those equipment, so not everyone's waiting in a line to use one piece, one tool.
This is a massive building.
Huh? What was that? What? Huh? Did I cut out?
Somebody's mic did a big.
I think that
That was
Josh's-
probably mine.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's bad. It's bad. I
Okay.
fixed it.
Okay.
But yeah. But compared to the other ones, this is a massive building.
Indeed.
Is there a
indeed.
reason for it?
You'll see. Let's go inside.
So you would go inside, and you would find this very modest reception area. There's signs pointing, to specific areas that have specific tools for specific things, like woodworking, gunsmith, blacksmiths.
I forget. When we talked to Dr. Azrael, did he say that he wanted to speak to us when we came back to the city, or did he just say that we'd be welcomed here and we'd have he would give us a place to stay?
I believe he offered you a job.
Oh yes. Let's go talk to Dr. Azrael first.
Maybe he will give you a widen as a reward.
That's why I suggested it. Depending on what the job is at, to be fair though. That sound good with everybody else?
Yeah.
Why not? It might be fun.
All right.
Go to the receptionist.
You see a dwarf, from what you can tell, an older dwarf who's very obviously sick of everyone's shit. So Jacob, in a nutshell.
See, I didn't want to say it because you said older dwarf, but yeah.
Hey, I know my character.
Coming up to the older dwarf, seeing the fact that he's sick of everybody's shit, I'm going to start off with a bow to him, and I think we have a meeting, not scheduled, but just like an open meeting scheduled with Dr. Azrael.
He'll look at you, and they'll just go, "There's one more of you."
I don't know if he met Blair. Did he?
No,
No.
he didn't meet me either.
Oh
He
right.
had me wait outside.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his butt isn't here, so
Yeah,
we
he,
have
did,
the
he
right
didn't
number.
see Hope either. Or no, who was the one that was waiting outside with
Me?
with Ferdinand?
No, there's me and Snappy.
I swear somebody was outside with
It might have been me. Remind me of the situation.
It was when they went to
Yeah, no,
the
that
job.
was.
in
What?
Blackside.
Oh no, I think that was me.
Yeah,
I think I waited
Hope was
outside
the
with
one that waited outside. So two technically.
He'll still say one.
Because the number of people only increased by one, even though Blair passed away.
Oh, right. Like, yeah, we picked up Hope from Blackside. He was working with them, and he joined our party because that's easier and not lying.
Whatever. I'm supposed to give you these, and I'll hand you a key card with the number 3 on it. Alright, there'll be a long hallway on your right. Go down it. Go all the way up the stairs, and you'll find his office. If he's not there, good luck.
Is that what the key card's for?
The key card is to get through every other door. You'll have to knock on his door.
Gotcha. Thank you.
because we don't give everyone access to the explosives.
That's fair enough.
Oh,
Then, will we be walking through any areas that build weaponry or anything, Jacob?
Yes.
Can I try to compare it to what I would be familiar with in my day and age of existing?
So, from what you can see, there's a lot of the standard military-esque weapons. Mostly because anything experimental would not be on the open floor, because that's when accidents kind of tend to happen.
All right. So, how does it compare to previous? Is that perception?
Some of it's better, some of it's worse. It's hit or miss.
Hit or miss. I guess I never miss.
So, I just wanted an idea. I will follow the party as they walk.
I'll clicking the key card through each time.
Yeah.
And then up to the stairs, and so the first in his office was right there. Then.
Yep.
Okay. I'll knock.
And the door will swing open, and you'll see. Oh my god, I already forgot his name.
Dr. Azrael.
This is
Or different guy?
Dr. Azrael.
Hey,
He will say, "Oh, welcome."
Good morning.
Morning.
doctor.
I'll let everybody enter the room, and I'll close the door behind us. Or is it an automatic door?
It's an automatic door.
Okay, then I will not close the door behind us.
I see you have an extra tag along.
Yeah.
Which one of us does he gesture to?
That would be you, Josh.
Yes.
Interesting, interesting character, him. But won't bore you with the details.
You do fine work in this shop.
Huh?
They do fine work in this shop.
Ooh, fine work. I thought you were saying find work.
No, they do fine work here.
I was like, they do find work here. I'm like, what the fuck are you on about?
That's what I heard at first too.
I was like, man, dude, your English is fucking bad.
He's not used to a ton.
But I figured we should come talk to you before before we start looking into buying some sort of wagon or cart. Since you said you had a job for us.
What was that last part there, Patton?
Since you said you had a job for us.
Well, I have jobs for you. I can find work basically anywhere. It all depends on what you're willing to do. But first things first. You're looking for a cart. What are you looking to carry?
Mostly at the moment barrels of liquor. I am attempting to start up a alcohol business, and since I am more than likely going to be on the move for most of my time, I need a place to store the barrels while they are aging.
All right. So you won't have to. You won't have to. Get a standard wagon. Will do just fine.
Mm-hmm.
That'll just be about 35 gold. You can probably find one. Wait, what? You'll probably be around 35-ish gold. Your cost problem will be in the fact that the wagon's probably about 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll need something to be able to carry that and the weight of the barrels.
So probably a set of horses.
Yep, a
And
set of
strong
horses.
ones.
Which I'm surprised. Horses are only 50 gold each. Holy shit.
Shouldn't
Because
need
new
more than one
adventurers
horse.
need them.
Yeah, because usually
Oh, yeah.
D&D's like, you need a horse in order to travel. And we're like, but walking's fun. And I'm assuming this the cart would be big enough for members of the party to sit inside of if need be.
That depends on how many barrels you put in it.
Fair enough. Though
I'm thinking like
out of character, they could sit on the barrels too.
I'm thinking like
They're
a
not
pioneer
stacked.
covered wagon sized wagon, in which case like if you had barrels on each side there would be enough room for one person to lay down or 2 or 3 people to sit
Yeah.
in the middle.
And then the front part I know can sit like 2 people.
Yeah. Or if it's somebody my size or Hope size, maybe not, because we might just break the seat.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob, for your reference, I have Snappy kind of wrapped around me where he's supporting most of his own weight, just on me, but under my
Gotcha.
cloak. Under my cloak, so no one sees him at the moment.
I would, yeah, because I would have told them, they're like, yeah, you might just want to keep that under wraps. Also, the fact that you're an AI.
I wasn't going to tell people the second part of that, but
I
that's
only
all
told
right.
Graybeard because Graybeard would know more information and he might want to use you as information.
My coin purse is still tied to the tail of Snappy.
I'm like, all right, that doesn't sound too bad. I'm assuming that if we can make upgrades to the wagon if we need to, or buy a bigger one later on.
Yeah, you might be able to, but it's a wagon. It's not like you're got a truck or anything.
No.
There's only so much you can do to it.
Well, out of character, what I was thinking was like more of a like magically reinforcing the axles or the wheels so that way they won't break except for like a destroy magical item spell.
You know what a truck is?
Yeah, we got a whole vehicle bay here. Well, technically, most of them are mine, but
Oh,
Surprise! Do you not use them out on the roads? I don't think I've
they
ever seen
attract a lot of attention.
them. That's fair.
We only use them to move big shipments,
I am surprised.
and even that is we move them big shipments under heavy guard, usually at about walking pace. It's just that the equipment can't be moved by hand.
Fair enough.
I am surprised. I haven't seen much in ways of advancement in that sense.
Yeah, it takes a lot to make a vehicle. It's a lot easier for us to keep them running right now.
Mm-hmm.
What do they run on?
Mostly magic crystals.
Alright.
It took a hell of a lot to convert them to that, though. Let me tell you.
What did they run on before? An answer.
USA,
I mean,
oil.
I would know, but I need to pretend like I wouldn't know.
Yeah, mostly oil. Now they just need grease to oil some of the moving parts.
I guess the only other question that I have is there any jobs you have that'll be hampered by us traveling in a wagon?
No, not really.
Okay.
But I would suggest I gotta pull up the calendar quick. Waiting until after the Warforged to make their annual escapades to all the big cities
How long do you think that'll
before
last?
you head out again.
That'll take.
Oh, when they get here, 2 or 3 days. It's just that if you're caught outside and they see you,
Oh yeah, we've already run into a small group.
there's no place to run.
Yeah, we've run into a small group, just outside of Blackside, on our way here.
That's normal. That's minuscule to what compared to what's coming.
That's fair. Will they need more help with the defending of the city?
Not to sound like an asshole, but you guys are too under-equipped. You would just get in the way.
Fair enough. How long do you think it'll take for them to attack the city?
It changes every year. I can just tell you that they will probably be here by the end of next month. At the latest. They usually they will be here anywhere from the 26th of Dragon to the 7th of the month of the Sun.
Then if you suggest that we don't leave the city, I'm assuming all the jobs you have for us will be in the city, or most of them outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have tried to keep all of the jobs that I will be offering you at least within the city bounds.
Okay. That leads me to my next. I'm gonna look over at Farkas and go like, that leads me to my next question. Since we're going to be here for at least 2 to 3 weeks, maybe, depending on when we are able to leave the town, you wouldn't happen to have any secure rooms, would you?
That is a odd question.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to ask why and probably assume I'm not going to get a straight answer.
It is. I will say it is not for me to say, but it would be better if what we are going to be putting in the room does not get out.
It'll take a couple of days to get a room cleaned out, but I could probably get one.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
If Farkas is not wanting to say anything, then I'm not going to say much. It's like it's for the safety of people involved. Yeah, as long as it is available for 3 days.
You see him raising. Okay, you said the 3 days. I have to make an insight check on that now.
Yep. I am trying to give as little information as possible without making it seem like, yeah, because we have a bomb. No, it's just, there's just something that happens that just, it'd be better just to turn the key and leave it. Oh.
The thing is, he gets advantage.
God damn.
That hits.
Is he?
So he goes, okay, so which
did-
one of you is the werewolf?
Did he see me glancing over at Farkas? No, wait, no, I have a mask on. Never mind.
Yeah, you have a mask on. Like, seriously. I'm not stupid.
I'm going to now point my mask in the direction of Farkas.
Yeah, that would be me.
So, I'm going to now strongly suggest that at least you take this first job that I am offering. Because your first job will be to deliver a letter to the werewolf colony that lives on floor 6 of the Undercity.
There's an Undercity?
Yep, every large city has an Undercity.
And you keep werewolves down
What
there?
is an Undercity?
Undercities are basically the ruins of basically the underbellies of the cities. Sometimes people and stuff move in there because it can be safer. Sometimes it's a little finicky, but that used to be a lot of where power, water, electricity, maintenance bays. It's basically everything that was used to run the city is beneath it. But since everything went to hell, sometimes people moved into there because it was safer than staying in the city. So some people just formed lives.
Neat. Thank you for telling me.
And the reason the werewolves are down there is because, well, it's basically our eternity's well kept secret, so to say.
Are they
Not a lot of
hiding
people
from the
know
moon?
they even exist, and if they did, they wouldn't really be a lot of them around to talk about it.
Are they hiding from the moon?
That's not how that works at all.
Yeah, this is the one that I said was strange. I won't.
I'm beginning to see that.
We did have a vampire in our group. Well, she was the one that died when you met us at Blackside.
Gotcha.
What a wonderful bunch of misfits.
So when the 26th comes, I think I know who I'm going to be hanging out with.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Is he allowed down there, or if that down there is better prepared for that stuff?
I wonder if they'll smell snappy on him.
Is down there better to keep him for the 3
Well,
days?
put it this way: if you want him to actually be able to control it, that would be the first start.
That's actually probably good. Give someone a ring of goodberry addiction. We already have goodberry addiction in this party. It's all we eat.
As I pop one of my spare ones.
What is the food like here?
Wait, you haven't had food besides goodberry. That's a weird statement to say.
There's
That is
nothing else
mad
you need
sus.
but good berries.
That is
Good
mad
berries
sus.
and life.
That is mad sus, and I just realized that, but it's already out of my mouth.
Is he done insight the I've only had
He
good
doesn't
berries?
have to incite that. He knows something's fucking wrong.
I am AI.
Sorry, what the fuck?
I am AI.
I
Is that your name?
no. I was a computer program until 5 days ago. 5 days?
Something like that.
That's how you said it, Joe.
I am AI.
I'm a.
Okay, this is new.
See why I didn't say it? Because I don't think I fully understand what he means.
You have trots. You might understand computers.
No. I understand what an AI is, but how are you
Now he.
an AI?
You
Oh,
have
I
Jacob
gained
doing it.
sentience, and I made a pact with a patron in order to.
Okay, that makes
The body.
there we go. There's the factor I was looking for. That makes
Yeah.
a hell of a lot more sense.
No, I didn't just spontaneously generate a body. Well, I kinda did, but
He
I made
popped
an
out of the
agreement.
computer when we turned on the power. And then proceeded to stab himself.
New sensations. Imagine going life without feeling anything other than emotion.
I'd rather not feel getting stabbed. No, just a personal
Well,
preference.
traveling with you guys, it appears to be a regular occurrence.
He's not wrong.
Said kind of jokingly.
You're not wrong, though.
I know.
You may have said it as a joke, but I'm not laughing. It hurts.
But
You're welcome.
I also have this as I open my cloak to reveal the dragon wrapped around me.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
It's a dragon.
Huh?
Okay then.
His name is Snappy.
People
I have
keep
my-
pulling out weirder and weirder shit. We thought it was weird that we had a fucking dragonborn in our party, and then we just got one up by a warforged because none of us have seen a lot of them. And then we got one up again by Mr. fucking AI and his pet dragon.
I want to point out this was planned long before the other two.
You know what? Just be happy my backup character is not the sentient hat.
But yeah, I have my coin purse tied to his tail for pit pockets.
Smart. But
I-
oh no, continue.
I think it would catch them off guard.
Alright, well, he's gonna point to Hope and's like, so you must be Hope, I presume.
My name is Ferdinand. I have never told you till now.
Alright, so no, wrong one. Dr. Cromwell told me that you were having some memory problems and he would want me to take a look.
That'd be appreciated.
Alright.
Put shards of
He'll
glass
point
in
you
his
over
face.
to a chair and kind of begging you to sit down.
Tell me what you're gonna do to me first.
Well, I gotta open up the back of your head to look at the memory to see if it's physically damaged or not.
Fair.
And I also need to open it up to connect to the memory to see if it's something wrong with the internal programming.
Will I still be conscious?
You will still be conscious.
Okay. I sit down then and I just set my gun like against the wall. Unloaded, obviously.
Unloaded.
Yep, with the chamber open, gun safety, bitches.
My safety is my
So-
brain.
To the rest of you, if you want, you can go walk around the facility and take a look in the mortar pool if you'd like. This might take a few minutes.
Do you have any electronics?
Yeah, there's a place where computer and computer maintenance is.
I will head in that general direction. Trying to find it on my own. Trying to.
Alright.
So it's just the back of my head you're cracking open, nothing else?
At least for now.
I would like, not that he's gonna see this, but I'll just be like, I don't know if anyone's gonna pay attention close enough, but if they do, you'd see a whole bunch of like fireflies running down my neck to my chest. Moving my friends out of the way.
Alright, so you'll pop open the back of your head and go, well, that explains it. Well, you got a lot of storage in here, but that's unimportant. All of your standard memory drives are damaged, so I'm assuming that you have an emergency one in your chest area somewhere.
I take it you're gonna have to get into there now.
Well, I can probably tell you what has happened without looking into it.
I mean, if you want to look into it, that's fine. I just need to know beforehand.
Yep. Yep, I will. If you don't mind, I will.
All right, is everyone still in the room with me, or are they just wandering around?
I'd probably be still in the room.
I'm probably
I'm on
still
the hunt for computer.
So who else is in the room? I didn't hear that.
I believe
Everyone but Josh.
Yeah.
I would just send my fireflies out to surround Rin then, since she seemed to like him the most. And then I let you. And once they leave, I'll give you the permission to open up my chest.
He just kind of looks and is like, huh, neat.
Don't be taking anything out now.
And yeah. So he'll open up your back and he goes, I'm going to have to plug my computer in to actually see what's going on.
As long as I don't turn into Ferdinand, that's fine.
Alright. So he plugs in and he goes, yep, this is kind of what I thought. So basically what has happened is, as your storage devices went offline, they compressed all the data and put it into the emergency drive.
So the memory that was in my head went down into my chest cavity as an emergency backup.
Correct. So I can copy it and put it over on my computer, but it'll take me a lot of time to be able to translate it. So the easier way is for you to find new storage devices, bring them to me so I can put them in.
And where would be? Can I take those from?
And that's where the kicker comes in.
Yeah, where would? Yeah, I guess I'd ask where would be the best. Do you sell them in town here, or do I need to salvage it?
You will probably have to salvage them.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I would know what they would
Or
look like, so I'd ask them, what exactly do they look like?
I will show you a picture here in a second. So if you want clean ones, you'll probably have to go to the Hawk SRC. But if you're going to salvage them, that basically means I'm deleting another person.
But what about from automatrons?
The automatron ones are tiny.
Okay, so I'd want more forged
They
ones.
only have basic processes.
Okay, so I should get more from people like me, which I would prefer not to do considering the morals of the party.
So you can probably find some level 5 in the Thieves Guild, but those ones are probably were people before they, lost their body.
So I guess all I'm here, and what I'm mostly hearing is I need to go to Hawk SRC and buy some, and then come back here for you to install.
There's no buy-in there. That is a military
Uh,
base
ha-
that was overrun with bandits
Nope.
not 4 months
Hawk
ago.
Hawk is a science and research center.
That was overrun by bandits not a few months ago.
And there's no other place I can get this equipment besides killing my own kind.
The other places, Dragon Hollow, maybe, but they don't sell that shit for cheap. That might cost you like 600 gold a piece.
So what's wrong with the ones that are inside of me right now? Can you fix them at all?
Well,
Or?
it looks mostly like weather damage. I might be able to fix one by cannibalizing the parts of the other two, but it might be a stretch.
Is there any way I can
It'll
leave
do.
you with these with these,
Yeah,
and you can fix them as
can-
time goes on, and I just pay you for your service?
I don't know exactly the internals of them, so I don't know exactly if I'm going to be able to fix all of them. I don't know if I have the parts to fix all of them.
Well, it sounds like it's harder for me to get these data banks to begin with, but the part should be easier then. I already have the data banks; they just need to be repaired. So, what do you think would be easiest to find new ones completely,
I would have to
or repair?
I'd have to pull them out and take a look at them to be sure.
Look, well, why don't you? Well, I just don't want you to cannibalize two of them to make one work when I could get all three of them to work in due time. Give me some time to think about it. I need to weigh these options.
All right.
When can I come back to speak with you about this?
I'm usually on the premises almost always. If not, the secretary can probably get a hold of me for you.
Okay, I'll let you know by later today, if not tomorrow.
All right.
Not just. I assume he just closes me up.
Yep. Nope. Yep.
I'll retract my fireflies then.
So speaking of the first job I was going to give you, it'll be considered a silver rank, so it doesn't pay a whole lot because you're just delivering a letter for me. It'll be about 5 gold per person.
Okay.
You will have to go through the Thieves Guild to get to floor 6.
I believe we were planning on talking to Deimos anyway. Was that not the case, or was that? Wait, no, that was Blair that was wanting to talk to Deimos, wasn't it?
I think so.
No, that was the nope, I didn't say anything.
I don't remember.
So, Josh, if we don't remember correctly, then you need to remind us.
It was about the guy who was hunting you.
Oh, right. See if I can get information about that. I doubt it, but it was worth a try. But alright, so go through the Thieves Guild to get to floor 4.
6.
6. The other werewolves are on floor 4.
Nope.
On floor 6.
Floor 6.
Did I mishear that earlier?
Yes, you
It
did.
appears to be the case. And I am still not here because he gave me run of the mill of the place. There's things I want to find out.
Yep.
Should we put it on pause then and leave this for next week? Since Josh has to get ready for work.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Josh to see what he finds out quick, and then we'll put it on pause
All right.
because it shouldn't take too long.
I just
So,
wanna...
Josh, you're looking specifically for computer stuff.
I'm looking for electronics in general, yeah. I want to
Okay.
see
So
what
you would
kind of
find
ideas they have for buildings and such.
so you would find basically at first you would find a circuit board manufacturing area.
Oh,
It looks like, as far as you can tell, they're just making basic computers. You know, like the ones you would find in your house, nothing high-end military.
alright. And this is just what they have on the outside. There could be more hidden mechanics they're working on. It's a shop that has batteries.
Oh dear God. Yes, you would find a shop that has batteries.
What do you think I'm going to do with them before I ask for batteries?
The fucking sword thing.
No, well, maybe,
Oh,
but
thank God.
something else too. I have a better idea.
God.
What are the strongest batteries you possess, and how much are they?
Uh. Okay, Josh, I would have to know what you're doing. Because I was like,
Field?
what was that?
Generated to generate an electromagnetic field around me
God damn it.
for the purpose of subjugating bullets in minor ways away from me. Not 100% guaranteed, but something to help with the 10 AC.
You're gonna need like car batteries for that.
Need strong
I
batteries.
would have to think on that.
You can think on that. You have a week.
Thank God.
Watch season 5 of Breaking Bad.
I actually got this idea from Metal Gear Solid 2. Character named Fortune because she never gets shot. No one figured out why until later.
Alright, that's where I'll end it.
Alright. Have a nice night, guys.